Girl, we made it to 14K over here in the den. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am your mistress of ceremony, the one and the only Lady Nika. And shout out to all of my members and definitely my moderators.
Hey, Lady Nika, hit the like when you walk in the den. Come on in, put your feet up.
Come on, girl.
Always got good vibes coming through my speakers. Turning all the haters to believers. They just wanna be us. That Lady Nika.
Come on, girl.
Hit the like when you walk in the den. Come on in, put your feet up. Always got good vibes coming through my speakers. Turning all the haters to believers. They just wanna be us. That Lady Nika.
I'm so glad to be back with y'all. Shout out to the moderators, to my co-hosts. Let me get to my gadget, honey. J Diva, good morning. Girl, it's good to see you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, wow. Today was a good day, bitch. Already, okay? Starting off all right. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing down there in the den? Hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. We are gathered together once more and again. So it's a beautiful day. Thank you for still being here. I am so this is one of my A1s, day ones, okay? And to see her drop down in the chat really touched my heart. And it started my morning off right. I looked down there and saw that. I said, oh my God. So it's good to see you, boo. I hope everything has been well with you and yours. Okay, so before I get started, let's go on and do the morning salutations because I don't know to come around on the morning shift anymore. But I came today because Bree is scheduled for the time I normally would go live. And since we don't over each other like that because we support, I decided to go ahead on since I was still up from my hairs last night. Even though I drifted off, I got woke back up. But we're going to get into it. Let me say good morning. Good morning, Conscious Beauty. Good morning, Triple Red. I had a wonderful time with you yesterday, Triple Red. Yes, y'all, I hit the link over there at Triple Red last night and hung out and got fucked up with Yaya ass. Hey, Chantel. Hey, Hazel. Hazel got booked last night. I said, come through, Hazel. Come through. Thank you, Ebony Diamond. I'm going to speak on that in just a minute. Good morning, Miss Jean. We got to do that again, Trip. I ain't lying, but we got to do that there before Christmas hit. All of us hit the panel with our bottle and just rock out. Ooh, that's going to be a funky good time right there. Hey, KC. Hey, Kings Mina. Hey, Pretty Black TV. How you doing? Hey, Miss Liz, that Virgo. Hey, it's Jay. How you doing, Puddin' and the twins? Hey, Miss Paulette. Miss Paulette, you know I'm finna talk about that shit, don't it, girl? That shit was lovely last night. Hey, Phil O'Brien. How you doing, boo? Hey, Jazz Longway. How you doing, sugar? Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Ivy Pearl. How you doing? Hey, Chief Outspoken One. How you doing, honey? Hey, Toya. Hola. Miss Alyssa Clark, how are you doing this morning? Good morning, Shana. What's going on? Kurt Vixen, how you doing? King ABC07, how you doing? Hey, Charlene, Miss Charlene, how you doing? Hey, Miss Dread, how you doing? Hey, Cutie Pie, how you doing? Hey, RNYTV, Chocolate Cocoa, how you doing? How you doing? Okay. Hey, Executive Sessions 420. How you doing, boo? How you doing? I think I said Mr. Alyssa Clark. If I didn't, hello, good morning to you. Crazy 8, good morning. How you? How you? I think I got everybody. Hey, Ebony, how you doing? Hold up, wait a minute. How you doing? Google Bunny, how you doing? Mr. Carruthers, how you doing? I'm glad you're here, honey. I definitely want to say what I saw yesterday. Didi got genetics. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Sugar Plum. Good morning. Good morning. Auntie Santa Ray, how you doing? Good morning. Blue Blue. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, somebody got some nerve. Good morning, Camp Me. Right. So let's get into some things. Let's get into some things. Before I start off with my commentary, y'all know I always do the morning announcements. So without further ado, let's get into some morning announcements and then we'll get into some other things. How you doing, J Ray and Ben Zone? How you doing? Hey Diamond, how you doing? First thing I want to start off with is my own shit. Okay, my own shit. This coming Friday, this Friday at 8 p.m. That is Central Time, 9 p.m. on the East Coast. Okay, if you own a black-owned business and you would like to have some free sponsorship over here in the den, join us this coming Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. I am having my first annual. I don't know if I'll be here to do a second one, but this is my first Black owned business expo. Whatever you do, whether you do fashion, you do crafting, you do beats, you do graphics, whatever it is that you do and you earn a profit from it, you are invited to join me this coming Friday at 8 p.m. to present your company, what you got going on, any sales or anything of that nature. Please reach out to me at lady underscore Nika on IG. You do not have to follow me to send me a message, okay? So if you're interested in participating, you want to showcase your business on next Friday, reach out to me either on IG or you can reach out to me at the email address that is provided in the post on my community wall. When you see this picture, I give you everything. And I'm asking that you reach out to me ahead of time so that I can get your business information as well as your YouTube channel to make it move a little quicker um, Friday. And it won't be so stressful on my moderators having to go look for everything. So join us this coming Friday for my Black owned business expo. If you got a business, we want to talk about it, okay? Mm, the next one will be Miss Jill Comfort Zone. You know she has a competition coming up in I think in January the 13th. It's going to be the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King poetry competition. Also, currently right now to raise money for her competition, she is having a raffle fundraiser. Okay, you can go over to Miss Jill Comfort Zone's channel where you can find out about entering the raffle to win a circuit mug press. I think she did a video on it already, so make sure that you govern yourselves accordingly with that one. Okay, next on our list will be Ronnie Q. And these are the people who have shared their stuff that I've seen, okay? Ronnie Q on December first I think she's having a pet competition. I don't know if I got that one. I don't think I do. But she's having her pet competition. I will put it on my community board so you guys will know exactly what the situation calls for Ronnie Q. I know you have to have your pet do 3 commands, and she's gonna have I think 3 judges. But I will share it today on my community wall. I grabbed the wrong flyer. This one is speaking on her second annual Secret Santa, which is Friday, December the 22nd at 3 p.m. That is Pacific Standard Time. open to all sectors. Content creators will pull names and exchange cash apps. Then cash apps will exchange cash app. Then cash app they give to a subscriber in the chat. She's asking that the budget be around $35 to $60. So please join us over at Ronnie Q's for that event. While I'm here, let me see if I can find her current situation she got going on with the pet. All right, there we go, right there. Perfect Pet Contest Saturday, December the 16th at 1 p.m. That is Pacific time. Three obedience command of your choice, a three-judge panel. Judges pick the winner. Chat picks the winner up. It will be over on the Running Q channel. And if you would like to do any donations to the prize pot, feel free to hit her up at $Ronnie Q, and in the message box, let her know where those funds should be allocated to. Okay, so those are our church announcements. But we ain't gonna never leave without forgetting. We ain't gonna never start or leave this portion of the show without mentioning our own shit. So let's get into it. On December the 22nd, over on the Lady Reloaded page, the Den will host the second annual Chris Ugly Christmas Sweater Contest. We are giving out top prizes to the first, second, and third prize winners. It is going to be on the Reloaded page and not my main page. Music that night will be provided by none other than the Den's official DJ, Buddy Lee. Okay, it starts at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If I have a moderator that don't mind dropping the Lady Reloaded page in the chat, that would be greatly appreciated. We are still taking donations for our pot. Right now, we are sitting at about $550. If you would like to add to that pot, you can send me a donation via my Cash App at Lady Lady Nika 72, and in the comment section, please write Christmas or something letting me know where those funds should go. Okay. Now, hold on. Let me take this down. I think that concludes my church announcements. If you have an event coming up, if you provide me with a flyer, tag me in something, then I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Okay. Hold on. I got one more that I got to do. And this for my own shit. Hold on. And then we'll be done and I can move on into the commentary. But I like to make sure that you guys are aware of what's going on. Yeah. Girl, I thought I had clicked out of stream, y'all. I know it'd be some church announcement, but we must do what we do. Okay. I'm sorry. I just been running my fucking mouth and the damn shit was on mute, girl. If you got any questions, okay? Any questions, she's in the chat right now and she can ask you. She can answer your questions better than I can. You can also find that video I just showed you over here on my page. You can't hear me now? Y'all still can't hear me? Girl, I was on mute, sexy toy lady. Am I off for mute? Can y'all hear me? Okay, you can hear me now. I was on mute. I'm sorry. But Dee Dee is in the chat. That's her right there. Dee Dee got genetics. If you have any questions, instead of asking me a bunch of questions, she's here right now to answer your questions, okay? If you need to reach out to her, the moderators are putting the information down there. Just remember to use my code Lady Nika1 at the checkout. And don't say I ain't never give you nothing. This is the contact info for her. Hey there, Jackson Street, how you doing? All right, 18 minutes in. I got everybody done. If you want your stuff advertised on this channel, you have the remainder of this month to get it to me. Because as of January 1st, if you want me to be spending 20 minutes in my videos, you're gonna have to run me something, okay? But for right now, let's get into some things. Didi said, please don't bombard her at this moment. She getting a little sleepy. Just please email her. Good morning, D Love. I saw you come in. Treasure Cash came in. Cedric, how you doing this morning? Welcome to the den. Purple one, good morning. Welcome to the den. The doll is in the building. Okay. Welcome to the den, Demon Soul. And y'all make sure that ain't nobody in here bothering Demon Soul. And I'm gonna tell you why. Demon Soul celebrates me. I mean, she really celebrates me, okay? I don't necessarily be want her to do that, but she does that out the kindness of her heart. She comes over, she supports, she's giving me many, many ideas. Good morning, Hypnotic, how you? She's come over here and she supported real heavy, okay? And yes, we had our little tiff back in the day, but she and I are in a good place right now. And that's the way I plan on keeping it. I don't really look for drama where there is none, and I know what it feel like, Miss Demon Soul. I know what it feel like to sit in a chat room and all you want to do is just chill. But people so hateful to you. But I say this to you: don't let these people break your spirit. Don't let these people make you feel like you don't belong in this sector. Don't let these people make you feel like you cannot sit in this chat and have a good time. I cannot guarantee you a fun chat experience everywhere, but I can guarantee you here in the den, I'm gonna put some respect on your name. Last night was totally disgusting. How many people were dropping down on the troll pages to say shit to their lady? Like for real, for real. If she ain't bothering you, why she can't sit there? Why can't she sit and enjoy her chat time? We already are. We have enough on our back when we got to sit up here and provide you with content. But then you turn around and you not on the spotlight. The spot it ain't on you. You just want to hang out with your homies, and you got the chat full of nothing but trolls. And what I saw last night, it was weird to me. So many people dropping down on troll pages, saying things to her for no reason, even bringing up her child. I don't like that. You can be honest about anything you want to be honest about in the den. That's what we do. We keep it that way. So yeah, you more than welcome. And you in Bluetooth, yeah, you can talk. That shit was weird to me. It really made me mad. And then I said I was gone, and I happened to, you know how you go back one more time after you use the bathroom, you getting ready to get in the bed, and I saw somebody bringing up her kid. I was like, nah. So I immediately, made my little moderator decision to do something about it. I saw you had spoke to me on the replay during that time, Dwayne. I was mad. I just timed that bitch out and got on. I know what that shit feel like. If it wasn't for somebody like Bree, sometime peaceable, she misses, so she a troll. She gonna do hers. Uh, Triple, places like that, they give me. I even have to fight in some of the people's chat that I like. I really enjoy them, but I be having a fight up in there, and sometimes we don't be. It just ain't necessary. Bree, you went to sleep last night, man. That chat over there at Pizarro's last night, it wasn't the regular people, bro. It was a couple of regulars, but it was like troll pages came out the woodwork, dropping down. And she can fight for herself. But when they started talking about her husband and her kids, I was like, bro, come on now. Come on. I just didn't like that. Oh, I don't know about Nina trying to get no pregnancy going on with Dwayne. Dwayne voice changed on y'all ass, and baby, y'all have been creaming in the panty area over that man. God damn. Hey, Christian, I saw you in here, honey. Good morning. I said, damn. So, I can't give you nothing else. I can at least make sure that you're not attacked profusely over here. Okay, I'm gonna make you have. I'm gonna provide you with a space you can chill. Now, if they attack you, fine, you can handle 1-on-1. But like if it's a dog pile, we ain't doing that over here. We ain't dog piling no damn body. Let her chill out and do her thug thistle. Okay, period. So then I went last night. Let me tell you about my travels after I left over the tripper, and y'all had got me drunk. I wind up over there. I went by ODS. He was having a pretty good live. Did a real good job. He been doing real good lately. We gonna pray he continues to grow in his content creatorship situation and stay with us. Okay, that's what we gonna do. Hey, Miss Jill, you missed it at the beginning. I did a commercial for your raffle, and I explained to them the raffle is helping you build up funding for your competition next month. So if you roll the ball back, you'll be able to see all of that. Um, so when I left from over the pizza house, because I had got a little angry, I was scrolling the street and ODS had shared a live from Sir King. Girl, he's still alive. I said, what? Sir King got a little crowd over here. It wasn't no big crowd, but he had a crowd over there. And the reason why he had a crowd over there, you welcome. The reason why he had a little crowd over there is because Mr. Williams, do you know that Miss Natasha, your woman, was over there? Well, she broke up with you on live, so she said. But she was over there basically saying that you stress her out, you controlling. And the reason why I'm saying it is because it's on YouTube, and y'all very well go over to Sir King last live, and you'll see it over there. All I'm saying is, I don't know why that lady got mad at you enough to do that, but that ain't no good look. Cause basically she made it sound like you was a trick. Like you stressing me out, but you gotta run me my 200. And I found that number to be I was like 200. So he promised you that he would send you $200 a month, but then in one breath you saying that, but in the next breath you saying, "Well, I know he on a fixed income, so I try to be there." I ain't really care for her sitting up talking about you ain't, your family don't fuck with you, because that's what she said. She also said that you have a controlling spirit about you. You take over her and all that shit. But what grabbed me was the $200 a month. And the way it sounded to me was like, as long as that two was coming, she was willing to fuck with you in any way she can. She talked about you always saying you coming to visit, but then not showing. To me, that was a hell of a lot of bullshit that was said. I didn't understand that shit. I was confusion. I said, "Oh Lord, Mr. Williams." I know I know that. And they even brought me up in the chat. Y'all know the haters had to bring me up in that shit in that chat. I was sitting in them bushes like, look at these bitches. Look at these unnecessary bitches around here talking about. And he said he was in love with Nika. I said, bitch, listen. Nika got a man at home, okay? Nika's got a man. Yeah, at home. That relationship, what he was saying was YouTube, where we have virtually built with each other. He was not saying like he in love with me and he want to lay me low and spread me wide or no shit like that. The man just simply said he had love for me, and people took that and was throwing it in the chat and all that shit. I was like, "Oh, girl, Misery loves them some company. Do you hear me? That bitch named Misery always trying to get her some company." But what she said last night was, you late on your payment. She said you did not run her $200 like you been doing, and you take her through too much shit for her to be dealing with that. And I think you know why I'm talking about this. I ain't gonna go there, but I'm gonna just simply say this to you. If that's what you chose for a life partner, you you don't need that kind of stress in your life. For real, for real. Now, I don't know the ins and outs of y'all relationship no more than what that woman said on that platform. And I will say, Sir King could have been a whole lot more messy than what he was. He actually allowed her to speak and get it off her chest. Sometimes he had to jump in there because, we got to keep y'all centered and on the same course. But he did not clown you the way he could have clowned you in that interview. Because I know some people would have got that interview, they would have really tried to run it in on you. Now, I personally would not have I wouldn't have did the interview with her at all. But of course, people are trying to get them bags together for this holiday season. So we doing a lot of shit around here. Notice, some of this shit gonna calm down. I could tell you, when this shit been calmed down, when them income tax checks start rolling. Then it's gonna be empty on the motherfucking street. Y'all gonna be really talking about who lied. Why ain't nobody lied, baby? The streets go quiet during income tax time. Trust me, I know. I just think that happened. See, I'm one of them. I sit on the other side of the spectrum. I always got to give money to the government, so I still be here at work. But yeah, I can't do it all, baby. I can't do it all. So we the non-monetized channels, along with those of us who don't stop working because we done got an income tax check, however big or small it is. You'll see, y'all. Mark my words. That's what's gonna happen. But the bottom line was, I was just surprised. I was. Now, I heard about that lady showing up on other panels before, like with Boss Lady and all that stuff, but I never really watched it. I never seen her talk like she talked last night. And if that's your lady, oh, I don't know. What you do that lady, Shop? What you did to that lady? That lady is mad. She broke up with you on on live YouTube. They don't like me either. What did you do to that lady? I said, Lord, and then it made me start thinking about some things, and I said, I know goddamn well, child. I know goddamn well. Because I got a kind heart, but my heart don't run like that. I ain't like that shit. But anyway, I'm going to leave it alone unless I'm bothered. Okay? If I get bothered, then I'm going to go crazy. But right now, that was some weird shit. So then, after I leave from over there watching that shit, I slide back by piece. I seen the attack and them trolls just coming from nowhere. Not normal people that's usually in her chat, minus one or two people. And I was just like disgusted. So then I picked up my purse and I moved on down the road. I went on over there round by to Mahia, Texas, right? I went over to Mahia, Texas, and I sat down. And when I got over there and I sat down, I seen that it was Miss Paulette and Lovely Love up on the panel. And girl, Lovely Love got up there talking about, peace, are you listening? This part of the show for you. Um, she said, I saw. She first got up there and she was like, Miss Paulette, let's talk about some shit because they say we be over here telling business. Let's piss them off. Now, mighty funny she said that because a couple hours later she came back and tried to cuss Miss Paulette the fuck out. But over there, she was trying to stir up some shit between Paulette and Pizza. See, that's what she was doing. She was over there trying to start some shit between uh Paulette and Pizza. Not knowing that Paulette had already went to the spaceship, got up on the panel, said what the fuck she had to say, and moved the fuck on. Okay? But she was trying to get them to get into it. Like Peace was saying so much about Paulette behind her back. Not knowing Paulette had already been to the spaceship and had discussed this situation and cussed her a bitch or two out why she was over there. That's what she did. I was there on the replay. So that was messy. And only she did all she did was come back later and try to go the fuck out. She now y'all want to talk about a person going over there doing too damn much. She did too damn much last night. She did way too much. And it's a lot of people that got talked about. And the only reason why we ain't doing a listening party is because my ass was half asleep when I got waken up by her back on the panel screaming and hollering and cussing out. I think she cussed out I think that was Miss Paulette she cussed out, and I believe that was It's Me she was cussing out as well. And the reason why I think it was Miss It's Me because Miss It's Me always say Google me, bitch. Google me, bitch. And that's what I was hearing last night. Now you over here, you started out wanting to talk about beef sector business, but then you get down, you wait a couple of hours, and I guess you had a couple of drinks in between there, and then you jump back up there and start screaming and hollering at them like they over here doing something that I don't know. That shit was weird. And I didn't get a chance to ask my hair, can I be playing his shit? And y'all know I'm a stickler for painting a picture rather than playing your content because I lose my mind when you play my shit without my permission. I don't know what was wrong with her last night, but she started off good and then she went bad. And she talked about some people in the beef sector. I seen a share this morning that lets me know. Folks know that she was over there doing a little bit too much, okay? I believe they referenced her as a little fella. But I'm going to move on from there. I'm just giving you things to be on the lookout for today, okay? Bree, I promised Bree that I was gonna do this liveness. Mine tomorrow is going to be like vlogmas because I'm a pre-recorded video and I'm gonna release it tomorrow. Because as you know, those of you that follow me closely, you guys know tomorrow is my day with Ben. And I don't know if Ben gonna let me be great and come live. So I'm gonna pre-record something in efforts to keep up with the liveness slash vlogmas. Okay, that's how mine gonna be looking. Hey Dreamy, how you? Hey Child Bye. Now I'm just saying that's what happened. Oh, let me see what else happened. Girl, let me tell you, a hater is born every 3.5 minutes, bitch. A hater is born every 3 to 5 minutes. At this time, if you're a true, I ain't talking about no Johnny come lately that you ain't made a decision. But if you are a true den mate, I need you to drop the purple hearts because I'm about to give y'all about because y'all are part of what makes it happen around here as well. I need my true den mates to drop the purple hearts. This past weekend, Lipstick Alley did a beef sector award show, and it was brought to you by none other than Ronnie Q on the Ronnie Q channel. If you didn't watch it, make sure you go over there to channel Ronnie Q. I don't know why they keep calling her Ronnie IQ, but that is the Ronnie Q. Go over there and check that award show out. Some people feel like it was right, some people feel like it was wrong, but I ain't here to debate that. I'm here to talk about me, because this about us right now. Shout out to each and every one of y'all motherfucking den mates that pour into this channel and me. Because without your help, without your financial assistance. We would not have walked away with the best intro of 2023. Take a motherfucking bow to den. That's what they did. And I share this with not only my den mates, but I also share that with Buddy Lee and Willie from the black sector. Without y'all, without the collaboration of the den mates and the black sector, Buddy Lee and Willie, I would not have been able to come up with that shit, bitch. And they came, I went over there on bended knee, bitch. I was on bended knee. I was nervous as a motherfucker, bitch. I was nervous as a hoe in church on Sunday after a night of frolicking around, fornicating and whatnot. I was nervous. And I asked him to do something to make my vision come to life. And he came up with that along with the graphics of Willie. And baby, that is what you get. You get a Lady Nickel, bitch. So I feel like it's only right, bitch, if we don't pop our motherfucking collars one time.
Hit the light when you walk in the den. Come on in, put your feet up. Always got good vibes coming through my speakers. Turning all the haters to believers. They just wanna be us. That Lady Nika. Hit the light when you walk in the den. Come on in, put your feet up. Always got good vibes coming through my speakers. Turning all the haters to believers. They just wanna be us. That Lady Nika.
I had to give y'all a little bit without my ad libs in there, bitch. We got that, bitch. You hear me? Best intro of 2023. And do you know it was people in there when Miss Cruiser talked about it this morning? Because Miss Cruiser, I see you in the building. Hi, you. I was there. You know, I just didn't feel like quite dropping down because I was still in the city. I was still trying to figure out whether or not I was gonna go live. So there it is. There it is. And even when Miss Cruiser made that announcement, you got motherfuckers so hateful. Now, everybody got an intro around this bitch. I don't have nothing bad to say about it, okay? I don't have nothing negative to say about your intro. I've even given people motherfucking props for their intro. I like Shelly's intro. When she played that song, I like that song. I don't know that song, but I know that's her shit, right? I like Bree's song. You know, when I'm feeling down and mighty low, and Bree come on, that song kind of make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, okay, sister. Okay, that what they be saying over there. I be like, ooh, don't let them get you down. Ooh, girl, it runs through me. You hear what I'm saying? So there are many people. ODS, the disco ball. To me, it's like all of the motherfucking yard against moderators. We be dancing up in that bitch. We be pee popping on the handstand, opening up them goddamn yards so y'all come in there and tear the shit up. That's what I be feeling like, right? So I can give a bitch they flower, but you see, motherfuckers just can't do it. I don't know if it's because I done hurt them in their spirit, or they are disappointed in me, or I wasn't the best little do girl they wanted me to be. I don't know what it was. But baby, instead of giving me my flowers in that moment and saying that, you know, regardless, that bitch do got a catchy ass motherfucking intro, they chose to sit in there and talk about everybody else's intro. Child was in there saying, I like to meet your intro and outro. Me too, bitch. When she wasn't quite so cool to you, I was over there enjoying everything she did. Truth be told, Demetria was the first person I went to ask for an intro, but at that time she wasn't in a position to do it for me. So I can give people their flowers. But they were so mad. I mean, you could just, I ain't saying like they was outraged, but you can see the hatred. You know what I'm saying? You can see the hatred. I don't give a fuck who you is. I can give you a fucking, I can give you your flowers while you alive. If your shit is good, then I'm gonna give you you. Why should I not? Because we all working in this situation down here together. So I just wanted to say, bump the people who have negative things to say. I knew my shit was fly before I brought it to y'all. Because you don't think I heard that shit before I played it on my channel? I gave him one request, bring this to life, and he did. And we won. Okay? And that's it. And coming from Lipstick Alley, I take it as a huge honor. Because most of the time, Lipstick Alley don't give a fuck about our asses over here. They be mad as hell. They be dragging the fuck out of us. So if they gave me something that's on a positive note, I want to thank all of the funds over there, all the alley cats or whatnot over at Lipstick Alley for making your next move your best move and giving a girl her props. Thank you. And I owe it to my den mates because without them supporting, I wouldn't have had what I needed to go and ask others to help us. So that's a win for the den. Okay, bitch, we got the best intro of 2023. Motherfucker, wear that shit proudly. You are part of the win too. Okay, I went over the hoes with hearts Saturday night after I got home. I went over there and I hung out with them for a little while. They had a pretty good show. If you didn't watch it, make sure you go over there when you got some downtime and ain't nobody live and check out their last broadcast. They talked about the award show among other things over there. Do y'all know they thought I had 40 on well open mic thought? I said, girl, no. I would not never fart online. Now, if one escaped me, as comical as my ass is, and as much as I think I'm a funny motherfucker, child, I would have laughed at that shit. I was like, "Ooh, excuse me, niggas," and would have laughed about the shit. Okay, so it wasn't no big deal, but I had a good time over there. So if you didn't watch that, y'all check that out as well. Um, what else do I want to talk about? I've been around here for almost 9 years. Okay, and when I feel like strapping on a bitch, I'll strap on a bitch. But do not think that everybody that that yanks my chain, I'm gonna respond to them. If I don't say something to somebody that's been besmirchifying me or coming for me the long or short way, that usually is an indication that I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to give everybody what they want. It's just not what I do. I'm sorry. I feel like I've been around here long enough to know the game and how these games are played around here. Even though the game that got dirtier, I still know the game. You know what I mean? So everybody ain't getting a response from me. I don't consider myself cheap material around this bitch. So therefore, I don't respond to everybody. Some people, I let them get it out their chest and I gone on by my life because 9 times out of 10, I don't hear it. That's what I be telling y'all. Surround yourself around love and you don't have to feel the hate. I don't even be knowing some people are talking about me unless y'all hit me up and tell me. And then when I have to then consider who you talking about. Some people I'll never respond to them. Especially when I know that it's a jump in type of situation. It ain't like I did you nothing personal. It's a jump in because I support this person. I'ma jump you. You know that shit Lady Dimples tried with me. I ain't do shit to her, and that bitch turned around. Duly noted. I just so y'all know, Miss Dovey says she is not a scam. Okay, because I think she won scammer of the year. So y'all know Miss Dovey has gone on record saying that Dovey isn't a scam. Okay. Miss Dovey, I saw you drop something in an advertisement over in Miss Cruz's chat. At this time, if you would like to advertise whatever it is that you got going on, I know you and Honest Row got something going on, and I also saw you say something about Doe Vacation 2024. If you want to put that in the chat, you can. I ain't no thing. I told everybody in the sector, whether we get along full time or part time, if you want your shit in advertised, I will give you that. I don't have any flyers for you. That's the reason why I can't put nothing up. But you can at this time write in my chat what you got going on and what you got coming up so that the people will know and they can govern themselves accordingly to come over there to your channel, right? Thank you, Celestial Rain. Thank you so much, and thank you to Ken for sending you on over. I hope you find what you like over here, and it encourages you to not only subscribe, but hopefully one day become a member on the channel and join us in our members only lives. Which, by the way, we had an excellent. Hey, La Leezy. We had a wonderful members only live yesterday. I had fun with y'all, and I've tried to cook. This is my I'm attempt to do this. Don't get mad at me if you know how I work on the weekend, but I'm going to attempt to keep that going. Not only will some of our lives move instantly over to members only, but I'll also try to commit to doing a members only live once a week with you guys. And I'm going to make sure I got enough time to hang out with you. We had fun in the members only yesterday. We talked about a plethora of things. And if you would like to know what those things were, then you can join the membership and that video will be available to you. Okay? Is there anything else that we need to discuss? Man, I ain't even been. I went outside and no, I didn't. I ain't been outside. I think I went to the front to cut the Christmas lights off outside. That's the I didn't even, and I don't have to open the door for that. So, Kalissa, if you see this on the back play, if you ain't in here, if you see this on the replay, I'm sorry. I wasn't ignoring you, girl. I was lit. So if I don't respond to something you guys say to me in the chat, please don't think that I'm just ignoring you. I got quite a few members, as well as DenMates as a whole, and sometimes on StreamYard, these come and skip. So I'm not necessarily ignoring you. So if it's something you really need my attention on, can you alert my moderators and they will let me know to pay attention? Sometimes it just simply gets past me, okay? But if it's important to you that I see it while I'm live, let my moderators know, and all of my moderators know how to send me a message instantly. So y'all know they can send me a message instantly. Okay, shit, that led to last week's fight, bitch. But if it's something that you're saying that you really need me to look at, welcome to the memberships, Miss Kane Style. Go over and check out our members only from yesterday. It was a really good time we had over there. Um, if you need me to say something, or you need me to, pay attention to something you're saying while I'm live, and you can't seem to get my attention, then let my moderators know. They know how to reach out to me. Spam, don't fucking lie like you don't know how to reach out to me. Now don't start that line this early in the morning now. Shit. You know how to reach out to me. All them damn news stories you sent me. Okay. So fucking don't do it. That's all the hell I got to say about anything. Is there anything else we need to talk about? I went ahead and got my live on out the way because we got ODS, we got Brianna, we got Peace, we got possibly a trip because we trying to get him back in the circulation of coming through and doing his lives, but the man got to work because the man that don't work don't eat. Okay, but we trying. So I don't want to be in the way of anybody. And my other people that go live, you got Ronnie Q go live, Miss Dovey go live, Miss Cruiser did her live, and something happens, she gonna happen. I told you what happened. You better roll that ball back. I ain't doing that. I did the true crime yesterday in the members only. The storage form. I did it in story time format. See, I know they thought I was gonna be in members only. Telling you, my tea, no bitch, not all the way. I tell you something, but not much. I told you she was over there talking shit. It started out, she tried to get okay, Miss Paulette, thank you for sliding through. She tried to get first she wanted Miss Paulette to sit up there and talk mess about the beef sector. She even went so far as to lie on Pizarro, like Pizarro said something bad about Miss Paulette, not knowing that Miss Paulette had actually went over to the spaceship and had a conversation with Pizarro. She came back a couple of hours later, and I got woke up because I drifted off a little bit. I got woke up to her cussing out Miss Paulette, trying to accuse her of doing the very thing that she wanted to go over there and do. I would have played some of it or listened to it in my head and let y'all hear some of it. But I didn't ask my head could I mess with his content like that, and I don't get down like that. So if you really want to hear it in its entirety, you have to go to my heads and purchase a membership, because I just looked, this is now on members only, and I damn sure ain't gonna play it now for real. But she was over there being a messy bitch. She talked about a couple people in the beefing sector. Some of them know because they put it on their community wall. I told you one of them called her a little Fairler. It's about as funny as when the LG told Lovely Love she had a rankle pack. I said, now what? Oh, what? She said a rankle pack, bitch. She said some people have a 6 pack, some people have an 8 pack, but she said Lovely Love when she took that shirt off, she had a wrinkle pack. I ain't said Lovely Love, bitch. You know who said that because she said it in your face. Just remove. You just mentioned Paulette and Lovely Love were up there, and then you changed. I just told you what happened. Mahir already gave you the green light to play his stuff. No, he didn't. He gave me the green light to play that one thing that I was gonna play that day, but I didn't end up having to play it. He didn't say my catalog is open to you unlimited. And if he can still ask me to play my shit, I'm gonna give him that same courtesy. He done moved that to members only. He trying to make his coin. So no, y'all have to go purchase you a membership over there. Simply Made, baby. I did catch some of your live last night. Y'all make sure y'all check my community board and go over there and subscribe to Simply Made. She popping her shit. However the fuck she want to. And that's what she's supposed to do. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and check her out. Don't sleep on her now. Don't sleep on her. I have a question for y'all married folks in here. Okay, well, ask the married people because I ain't there yet. You're welcome. Casey, can you go on my community wall and grab Simply Made link and drop it in the chat for me if that ain't too much right now? Because you might be busy working or something like that. And one of my moderators that can grab Simply Made. It's real easy. Check my wall and it'll take you to her channel. Oh, y'all can click her name and go to her channel. You need me to do it, Casey? Jay might be still getting situated with the babies. So I'm not gonna put too much pressure. Any one of my moderators that can drop Simply Made video, please. I mean her link. Thank you. There it is right there. Thank you, KC. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all, our Christmas party will also be my moderator appreciation night. That's the night I get the love on my moderators. If you haven't gone over to Lady Law's Instagram, y'all need to go on over there to Lady Law Instagram so that you can pick out the candle that you want. So once we get to the night of the event, you can already go right on over there and tell her what you want, and she'll do it. Okay, Miss Jean. Miss Jean, have you been over to Lady Law's Instagram, or do you need me to do it another way for you? Which is send you a picture of her catalog. Good morning, Angela. Girl, you had a rough night last night, didn't you? You had those swing and bang from the chat. Just so that we cleared it up last night, but I'm gonna reiterate. This is Angela T. White. She's been in the beef sector for a long time. Okay, I've been seeing that lady a long time. At first, she had just Angela White, but y'all know we gained us another beef sector person by Okay, well that's the information to the video uh that Lovely Love did at the 10 minute and 2 second mark. She be saying some shit, so y'all might want to go check it out. It says, "What up, P?" Okay, say what, P? That's what it says. But this is Angela White. She changed it to Angela T. White when we gained another Angela White in the sector so that we would be able to know which from which. Okay, but this is not a troll page, because I know Miss Angela thought last night that this was the troll page of Ben Zone. This is not Ben Zone's troll page. This is an actual individual that has been with us for a while supporting our channel. So that was cleared up last night, but I want to reiterate that for the slow holes in the back. This is not a troll page of Ben Zone. This is an actual woman who has been in our sector for a while supporting us. Okay? So we don't have that misunderstanding. I did my due diligence. And good morning, Angela. How you? When Simply Made go live and I catch it, hey Niecy, when I catch it, I will share it on the wall. I'll share her videos out on the wall, but her link to her channel is right there in the chat. So go and check that out. No problem, Gresh. How you doing, baby? How you doing? All right. I ain't got nothing else to say. I do not see my co-host, so I'm finna go. I feel like 1 hour is probably good enough. I kept my promise to my Bree Bree. I came through. Okay, baby. Thank you. Let me respond so she'll know, because I'll be saying thank you and she won't know which one of my mods I'm talking to, one of my squad members, honey. Okay. I think that's all the fuck I need to say today. Is there to answer my question? But wait a minute, don't put it in all caps like that, Edmy. What's your question? Let me go up. Um, Hold on. Spam. I asked the question. Okay. Hold on, Spam. You ain't gotta talk to me like that. Would you act a would you act like a donkey like Lovely Love did at my hair? Absolutely not. No, Spam, I would never act like that over there. I'm gonna tell you the only time that they know you in blue, how the hell would you be a troll? But anyway, well you a troll, but you ain't that kind of troll. We know you. Um The only time I've ever shown my ass over on my Hale's channel was when QI was up there trying to run down on me and I wasn't there and I was irritated. So I went up there and me and her kind of battled a little bit. The second time I hit my Hale's panel was to do the advertisement in the Mo 3 sector for our Halloween competition, and he allowed me to do so. But will I go over there and scream, holler, and cuss and act like a belligerent fool in that man's house? Absolutely not. I don't get down like that. I carry myself just like my name says, lady. I only get good when I need to, and I like to do my good shit at home. I don't like to go nobody else's house and have to act a fool. I'm still embarrassed over sitting over there at ODS house acting up with View the other night. I don't know where this shit came from, but I was irritated. But I explained to y'all in the members only what that irritation stemmed from. So yeah. Any more questions, fam? Any more questions before I go? Because I don't want you to feel like I'm ignoring you. Do anybody got any questions or comments? Now is the time to do so. You want to hit the link? Okay. If somebody need to hit the link, there it is. I think I pinned it too. Did I pin it, Miss Jean? I think I did. My screen goes white. I don't know if that's the sign that I need to get me a new phone, but I don't see like the polls and stuff. I can't see them. I have to get on the computer for that. But I just pinned it from my phone and I can tell if it's pinned or not. Hey girl, hey.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay,
Let me go on mute.
okay. I don't know, spam. I don't know. I don't know. I know one thing. I know we cuss up down here, but you all not do it like that all the time. Hey, fat cat, how you doing? I asked another question. Was that question wonder if her baby watches her acting a fool just like Nick's son watches her surrogate mother acting a fool? Baby, bitch.
Mm,
What's your question, Celestial?
good
How you
morning.
doing?
I was in bed. I've been here the whole time. I spoke.
Hit the link, Miss Paulette. Hit the link with breaking news. I was gonna bounce out of here. You know I'm good for an hour.
I already heard you, and folks told me it's my fault that it was a particular lady in the chat hit me up and let me know you was leaving because I wasn't doing my duties.
I already told you that shit.
Hmm. She lucky she my girl because if not, I'd have told her, I'd have touched her ass out. But she my
With
girl, so I can't even say nothing.
mm, mm, mm. Spam says another question. What do you think about Pizarro versus ODX and TRX? I
It's
think nothing
bull. It ain't gonna last.
it for real. Why y'all be going there?
Mr.
Oh,
Williams,
Shaba,
your audio.
my audio. Okay, let me go out and come back in, dear.
Okay, I dropped it. I don't think nothing about it. Listen, y'all gonna have to understand the nature of our relationships. We actually do like each other, but child, sometimes we act up. They'll be alright. Shit, like y'all ain't seen that before. Don't worry about it. Just sit back and wait and watch
Mom,
how this
y'all
plays out.
know, and all I just for. Oh wait a minute, my girl up here. Wait a minute. Oh shit, I forgot how to. I told her I wasn't broke. Wait a minute.
You want me to do it?
Did I ask you to do
Oh, excuse me. Shit, let me go on mute.
it? Hey, TMO.
Morning. Where Mr. I thought Mr. Williams was up here.
His sound was messing up. He coming back.
Oh. Well, did you hear about your baby daddy? SK put him in the spot last night. How SK gonna come out of obscurity just to get in Mr. Williams' business? What you
Well,
got to
who
think
else
about
is
that
there?
as his baby mama? Like, doesn't that bother you that
We,
SK
I'm
put
not
all
his
y'all
baby
business?
mama. You forgot he broke up with me on live when he was fussing with SB. I'm not his baby mama, so I gave the kids a plan B. I
Oh,
took a
you
plan
can't
B.
get them kids a plan B when you was 1,800 months pregnant. It
That's
don't
okay.
work like that.
I took 1,800.
Hey, 504.
Mr.
Y'all know you could
Wham?
have got in trouble with the law.
Yeah, is it better now? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
Oh, you had a lot going on last night,
Ah,
huh?
Lady Nika, I just woke up this morning. I turned on my notifications that I seen popped up, and I seen Sir King and the stuff he had in there, and I listened to it this morning. Let me first of all say good morning to everybody, Shaba, and all that good stuff.
Good
You
morning.
know, I've always said that I don't like talking about personal stuff on YouTube. Uh, and then when I seen what was said and what was done, let me reiterate. You guys know that I come up here and I do talk a lot of shit, and I try to have fun, and I don't try to involve my personal business, especially with a young lady that I'm dealing with that's overseas, and I'm going to recommend that people go back and listen to her words and the things that she said about me, about wanting, having her mind all fucked up. But let me reiterate, I'm a 73-year-old man. I've been around women all my life. And Natasha, yeah, I fell for Natasha. I do love Natasha. Let me say this. I do love her. But
You're not going to control my life living in another country, in another area or zone when it comes to people up here on YouTube, when it comes to having coming on YouTube, trying to have fun, coming on YouTube, trying to be just me. You want to sit up there and say this and say that about me. Let's tell the truth. The real truth of the matter is, yes, I met her 4 years ago. We became close. We got attached. And did I feel sorry for her? No, I'm not going to say I felt sorry for her. I I love this girl, this woman. You know what I'm saying? And I did try. And I'm not going to lie, I did try to get her over here. She had at one time tried coming over here, but when she called me and told me that they're not letting me come over because of your record. Yeah, I got a record. Mostly everybody has a record. But here's what I'm saying. The record didn't have a damn thing to do with it. I know when I'm being bamboozled or used. Now, do I feel used right now? No, I don't feel used because like I said, I love this woman. But for her to go over to Sir King's, and everybody knows me and Sir King never got along. He's always tried to downplay me when I first got to YouTube and talking about my voice and all this bullshit. Uh, I never once degraded her on YouTube, talked about her on YouTube, except for that one time. And I thought that shit was over with when when they were up on Boss Lady's platform and shit. And then she called me, I called her, we had a discussion about it. But come to find out, she's jealous of the things that I do on YouTube. She's mad at me because I flirt. Yeah, you can say I flirt with the women. I talk to the women, but I know for a fact that I will never meet any of y'all. I know for a fact that I have no desire to meet anybody. My whole desire was to meet this woman that we got hooked up 4 years ago. And
Hold on one
when it
minute.
start,
Hold on
One
one minute,
second, your
Miss.
device not whoever in the back, your device not connected.
it's not
That's Miss
connected.
Paulette, not you, Miss Paulette in
Oh,
the back, but her device not connected. And welcome to the membership camp meet. Thank you so much. Okay, go ahead. We waiting on Miss Paulette's device to connect, and then we'll be able to bring her up. She did say she was having some internet problems, so it may be touch and go. But if
Is
somebody
Paulette
else
on the
accept,
roster too, Mr. William? Is Paulette? We finna get another. We finna get a piece of tea. Oh my God,
no,
we
she
going
got
mute.
some teeth.
you're finna get a lot of piece of tea, dear, especially
Ooh,
about Natasha. And I don't believe in talking
Has that
about
been
women,
made?
who made my
Yeah,
but
it's
motherfucking
me.
mute?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay,
I think I'm gonna be a little messy, but I'll just wait till after he talk, and then I just have something important to say.
no
Okay,
problem.
okay, go ahead. Everybody go on mute. Go ahead, Mr. Williams. You can continue.
and like I said, I'm not going to get up here and bash her and talk about her badly, but you're not going to lie on me and try to ruin me as being a lonely old man, not having any damn family. The things that I took issue with. You're not going to lie on me about that. Now, was I sending her money every month? Yes, I was. You know, and I didn't come on here and try to discuss about how much I sent her, whatever I sent her. I sent her that money because I loved her. Yeah, she lives in a poor country. She worked, but this breakup wasn't caused by me not sending her money. The breakup was that she was seeing another man over there, and I happened to find out about it. Now, how I found out about it, I'm not going to say. But one thing I am going to say about her is that yeah, she made me feel good. We talked, we had a lot of fun over the airwaves. But then it started going downhill. I think when she questioned me about Miguel, and everybody knows about Miguel here on YouTube. Miguel and I are just friends. She's a moderator on my platform, and she doesn't like getting into a lot of bullshit. I'll put it that way. And I don't like it either, you know. But when she said that she didn't know nothing about Miguel, that's a lie, because she would come up and argue with me about who I got on my platform, who I did this, who I did that with. She even argued with me about Just Read My Book. And I want to say to Just Read My Book and anybody listening out there, sorry for taking your wrench, because this is where it all started at. Control. If you say you don't listen to YouTube, how in the hell do you know what's going on with me on YouTube? She even listens to Kwani. She calls me and tells me about how Kwani is so vile and disgusting. And I told her, hey, look, that's just Kwani. Those are YouTube people. Yeah, but she does this and she does that. Now, getting back to our relationship, if we broke up, I just decided, hey, look, I'm not going to be a fool anymore. Sending you this money all over there every month, asking you, knowing that you have a way to get over here. You're not solely dependent on me. And am I broke? Fuck no, I'm not broke. And Lady Nika, you know what happened yesterday. That was just a fuck up, a mess up. I don't know why I did that. I was just saying, you know, because of other stuff. And I'm not going to discuss that because that was private. See, that's what I mean by being private and staying private. Anyway, getting back to Natasha, when she started telling me about the people here that I don't need to be listening to, or I don't need to be in conversations with, you're taking away from what I like to do. I like to be up here on YouTube. I like messing with people. I even like going in when I do my music. I was getting talked about on how I play my music, what music to play. And if I dedicate a song to somebody, I'm doing wrong, I'm doing this. First of all and foremost, I am a man. I am an older man, yes. But I also know that when you're jealous, when you feel that you say you love me, but you're constantly ripping me about something that I like to do, which is a hobby. YouTube is a hobby for me. It's not my livelihood. I don't depend on YouTube for any extra money. I'm not even monetized. You guys know that when you do things on YouTube, you don't get monetized. So it doesn't matter to me about money. She says I'm broke. No, I'm not broke. Do I live on a fixed income? Everybody should live on a fixed income, but I'm not that fixed to where I can't go out to the casino and enjoy myself. I can't go out in the world and be around people and get out and have a good time.
Wait,
But
she called you broke and she needs your $200 a month?
well, Miss Demon, so it wasn't. Yeah, and you see, I like I said, my personal business, getting off deep into it like that, I don't want to talk about it, but I got to talk about it to let you guys know that, yeah, I sent her that money. But you know why? I sent it to her because I loved her and wanted to help. If I can help you long distance, when you get here with me, you ought to know that I'm able to help you some other way. Now, if she wants to talk about me mentally beating her about things, the mental beating that she's talking about, and I'm going to say this and I'll make it strong. No man wants his woman to be out in the streets half naked, showing her breast to everybody in TikTok or IGs and all that bullshit. That's how I met Natasha.
But maybe she was supplementing the 200 because it wasn't enough. So was this bringing
No,
her like
it was
any
more
kind of
than
cash?
200. No, let me stop, Demon. So it was more than 200. But see,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to get into the amount because, you know, she's saying 200. The 200 is just what I started out with. As the years went on, and you notice she said we've been together 4 years. It was more than 200. a lot, really. So, because I went to the casino one night and won 1,400, and I wired her half the money. You see what I'm saying? To
Well,
tell
Mr.
her, hey,
William, is
look,
that how you met her? You know they say how you met them is how you lose them. How you get them is how you lose them. So you met her showing herself on TikTok. So did you feel like you could save her, or did now you realize that she
no,
didn't want to
no,
be
no, it
saved?
wasn't an idea of saving. It wasn't an idea of saving. When I said I met her on TikTok, it was well, we met on Facebook and then went to TikTok. But we met on Facebook. She was nice. We had conversations. And
It's
like I
me.
said, I talked to her and she talked to me. Did I ever tell her I was lonely? Fuck no. She the one that took that. Excuse me, Lady Nika. She the one that took that in her mind that I was a lonely old man. Because at first I didn't tell her about me going visiting my family or having my kids around or doing anything. And like I said, my life is open. You can go to my Facebook page and see I do have family. You can go there and see that we communicate. Hell, my daughters called me the other day and asked me, Dad, how are you doing? What's wrong? Because why? I posted a picture on there after we broke up and I said, never more. And her picture is on my Facebook page, the last picture that she sent me. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about.
Can I
One
ask a quick
second.
question, Mr.? Oh, go ahead.
Go
One
ahead. Go
second,
ahead.
please. Wait a
Let
minute.
me
One
go ahead.
second, please.
Y'all get the questions and I'll just
One
give you
second,
answers.
please.
Somebody at the door.
Miss Paulette. Miss Paulette.
Sometimes she have a little delay too.
I know I'm waiting. Miss Paulette. You on mute, Miss Paulette.
Child.
She still on
Miss
mute.
Paulette, she just took it off. Miss Paulette.
Ooh, child.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get this in real quick
Ooh,
if y'all okay,
child.
Go ahead, Miss Cruiser.
and I'm gonna drop off the channel. Mr.
Y'all can
Carruthers, because I
y'all can
definitely want to
talk.
hear from Paulette.
Whoever need to talk.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna make
Cruiser.
this quick because I want to hear from Paulette. Mr. Carruthers, I don't mean no harm, and I know I'm trolling down in the chat and acting up, but it sounds like this lady got game. You met her on TikTok and she's showing her breasts and being seductive. It sounds like you ain't the only one sending American Man or from wherever sending her payments. Please, I'm sure I'm not the first one that's thinking this. It sounds like she's like a telephone over social media type escort. It sounds like what she is doing. And honey, just be glad that you're saving you $200 plus a month. And consider going on my cruise. It's gonna be all types of women from all over the world on there. We can talk. Or I'm going down. Sorry, Lady Nick, I did get that plug in, didn't I? I'm sorry.
So
It's
basically,
okay.
Cruiser, you switching one game, one 200 to the next 200. Because then,
I'm giving
as
him
long as he be on the
services.
cruise, gonna want that
I'm going to
200.
get him. Do you know how many women on that cruise from all over the country, and they actually work because they work for the cruise? We'll talk, Mr. Carruthers. Don't worry. We'll
That
talk.
is true. They can
They,
help you travel,
they do
Mr.
so.
Williams.
Don't be messing with my hustle. I'm already gonna get in trouble later with Lady Nika. So I'm sure she's gonna pop me on my finger. But all right, I'm
Because
going
Mr.
down.
Williams, you paying for it, you may as well get a little something to pay for. I mean, shit, here. I mean, my whole thing is,
Boy, you
Yes, go ahead, ladies. I'm just listening right now.
Can I cut in real quick before y'all continue, and then I'll jump down real quick, Lady Nico, if you don't mind, Faith.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So the Natasha that you're speaking of, I actually know her from my sector. That lady, I have witnesses, and I can call up some people from my sector that I still talk to, and they can verify. But she was dealing with the dude over in the KJ section, crackhead named Ricky. She actually came down here, went to the Justice of the Peace, married him, and then when she was supposed to move back down here, she claimed that they wouldn't let her. They wouldn't let her. Her layover was in New York for like 6 or 7 hours, and they wouldn't let her. Past customs or some shit like that. Like how she tried to blame your record for her not being able to move down here. She tried
Hmm.
to blame some stupid shit about customs. So I know exactly who you talking about. And Joanna, she knows about her too, because I'm pretty sure Joanna will remember crackhead Ricky. Yeah, she was staying with him at his halfway house because he had just got out of jail or whatever, and he started dealing with her. She preys on men. He didn't really have funds, I guess you could say, to like spend on her or whatever. So that's why it didn't last that long. She tried to say that her grown kids, her son, her daughter, or her two daughters or her two sons, something like that, but they didn't want her to leave, and she had already packed up her house and all
Yeah.
kind of stuff. And yeah, I know exactly who you talk about. And I don't mind going to my channel and gathering my people if you just give me a few days and then they can like tell you the
Wait,
story
hold
if
up.
that's
So
something you want to
Natasha
hear.
is relevant to this
But
story. Natasha
she's
is the
I know her from KJ section. Like
ooh.
I didn't know who people were talking about when like over these months because I'm not in officially like beef sector whatever. I just hang out with y'all and y'all welcome me and I really appreciate y'all for like welcoming me into y'all chats and y'all panels and stuff. But I originally came from KJ section, and right
All I
now we
gotta
just
say
have
is a scam and a shine.
right
Scam
now we just have like
and mm,
regurgitated however
mm.
that word is bull BS. So I
Hmm.
choose not to engage with what we already don't fault, scratch, whatever, Wu Bang, whatever you want, years ago. Like, why y'all bringing that stuff up? So I just burst out and been hanging out with y'all for almost 2 years. So I'm kind of getting to know. But when people kept saying Natasha, 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 I didn't have no clue that was the same one until I actually sat here just now and listened to you tell me that she's over from overseas. That's the same fucking
Yeah, she
Natasha.
lives in
And I just
Suriname.
made a
Matter of
phone
fact, I'll tell
call.
you where she lives at. She lives in Suriname.
I just made a phone call to somebody from my sector that I'm still cool with, and he verified that that's the same fucking. Oh, excuse me, Nika. That's
Ooh,
the
this is
same
a
Natasha.
network. Oh
So,
fuck.
like I said, if you give me, I say give me a good week, because I have to reach out to everybody and see who got his videos, because a lot of people downloaded a lot of stuff. And I know one person who 100% truly has videos in the T, because he stayed in the same city as him, but I don't talk to him no more. So, if you really, really want the information, I will humble myself and go talk to somebody that I told that he was full of shit and I want nothing else to do with
Yes,
him.
please humble yourself. Just take one for the team. Go ahead, humble yourself.
But
Go
he was
find out the tea.
like he was like a bro to me, and we was like so close. But he became toxic. I just had to separate myself from him. But if you give me a
Well,
week,
I mean, I don't want you getting yourself in a tough situation just
well,
for
no,
my
it's not
enjoyment.
that.
I mean,
It's just when I walk away from people, I walk away. Like I don't want
right.
shit else to do with you. And then he
Why
kind of
do
like
they call him crackhead Ricky? Why do they do
because
that?
he was
Hold
a
on.
crackhead. He was missing half his teeth, Lady Nika. Like the dude was Lady
He
Nika.
was jacked.
Lady Nika. No, he was skinny. He was crackhead. Trust me. He was
No, I'm
crackhead
saying
Ricky
he
Farid.
jacked up. Mr. Beasley.
Good morning.
He was crackhead Ricky Farid or Farad, whatever
Hold
his
on a
name.
minute.
Oh
I need to
hell,
verify
goddamn,
somebody back
Beasley, don't
here.
mess this shit up for me.
He not because he gonna stay on topic.
I'm right on topic.
So I mean,
William,
I could reach out
Somebody got an
to this
echo in the
person.
background.
William, I
Was
don't
it
know where
me?
you're from, but how could you be so naive?
See, this what we're
Beasley,
not
get
gonna
the
do.
fuck off
It's
of
not.
there with your
Beasley,
bullshit,
can
man.
I
I don't want to hear
Beasley
it from you this
Beasley,
morning,
can I
okay?
finish? Can I
Hold
finish so I
on.
can jump
You're
down
the one
and
Yeah,
enjoy?
falling for the.
y'all are being real rude. I mean, people come up, you can say good morning, but take a pause and let whoever was talking first finish talking.
Can I just finish Beasley, please, so I can jump down? Like, come on now. I come to your channel, I support your channel. Can you
Go
support
ahead.
me
Go ahead.
talking?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, like I said, the person that I'm talking about, he's probably listening now because I see people in other beef channels like speak to him and stuff. So I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm gonna contact you. We can have a conversation. I'm not trying to rekindle no friendship with you or nothing, but I do need the information so I can help Mr. Williams out. So if you listening, I'll call you in a few days. But yeah, I really don't want to talk to this person, but I really don't want you, William, to like keep getting, you know, played like you've been playing. I mean, you said you've been talking for 4 years. I've been over the KJ section since 2017. So she must have dealt with you right after Ricky went back to prison. back to jail. So
Oh, so her old work went to jail, so then she got new work. So,
that's just
Mr.
it.
Williams, like for 4 years.
I don't think Ricky was the only person. Ricky was the only
Oh,
person in our sector, and clearly she was out everywhere because just the beef sector, beef KJ ain't they two different sectors. So she probably got somebody else in a whole nother sector.
mm-hmm.
William, don't humiliate yourself in front of these women. You don't have to share
What?
your personal stuff.
I'm gonna duck
This is
down so you can have it. But
this is your personal life, and as a man, I tell
Say,
you,
I'm gonna have to ask you to come back because you doing
I
too
know
much.
that's
That's
right.
not the
I'm trying
trajectory
to tell him
of
as a
my
man.
life. He don't want to hear that. He
I
do
don't want to
not
hear
want to
from
hear
you,
that.
Beasley.
You can come back at another time, but right now, no. Let him
But
talk as much as he want to, because people talked enough over there. Go ahead, Mister. Who else has something else to say?
yes,
Okay.
and I'll say to the young lady, yes, just send me all the information you can. I will. Like I said, I got a lot of people that I'm on platforms with, and I'll appreciate it. But let me tell you, let me iterate once again. I wasn't lonely when we got together. I did fall. It took time for me to say that I love her, and I fell in love with her, and I wanted her over here with me. But now that I know it was all a scam, hey, I feel better. I don't feel less of a man. What I feel about is that when women do shit like that and they try to make a man feel less than what he is, or try to get other people to knock him off his groove. Like I said, it wasn't all about me not getting over there to her or her coming over there to me, which she
it's me.
claimed she was going to do. It was about her lying to me, saying that she wasn't in a relationship over there. Okay, that's one thing. And another thing, you can't tell me how to associate with people here on YouTube. You can't try to say you helped build my platform when I do things on here. You can't come up here and lie on me about it anymore. I'm sick and tired of being Mr. Nice Guy. There's a lot of things that go on YouTube that I don't comment about and say about. Do I like it? No. But I try to stay out of it because people are going to be people. And yeah, was I scammed? Yeah, okay, I got scammed. I got scammed good. Did it make me broke? Hell no. And am I lonely? I can say my heart is broken a little bit, but I'm not going to say that it's broken to the point where I don't trust women anymore, especially women, because she's a woman that did that to me. And if she had any gall or any real heart about her fucking self, and excuse me, because yeah, I'm getting mad, I'm cussing about her ass, she'd have came out with the fucking truth in the beginning, told me about herself over there, what she was doing. You don't lie to me for 4 fucking years. And then all of a sudden now, when I don't send you some fucking money, you're going to jump up on YouTube, make me look like I'm this controlling, narcissistic ass man. Yeah, because I went back and listened to the video. There's nothing narcissistic about me. I don't beat on people. I don't do things in the world that I don't try to do that, Lady Nika. When I come up here with you, and like you said, trolls is a motherfucker. They'll type chats, they'll type in the chat and say things, and people begin to believe them. And then they want to say that you're doing this and you're doing that. I don't do that. Like I said, I do have a life. People can look at my videos and go out there and see. If I don't go anywhere, how the hell could I post things on my page? You see what I'm saying? How in the hell can I get out there and do things with other people? And when I do go do things with other people and I talk to her about it, she will get pissed off at me. She accused me of going too much with a young lady that helps me out. I don't drive, number one. She takes me to the store. She takes me to help me do my laundry. Oh, I do my own laundry. I do my own cooking. I do everything. I don't have a woman in here living with me. I am my own man. And I told her, when I'm with one woman, I'm with that one woman. That's what I do. That's how I do things. Now, I was with her, you might say, in a relationship through the internet and all this stuff. She even told Sir King that we sent naked pictures to each other. And I said to my flash to myself, I said, oh my God,
So
you,
that wasn't true.
huh? I'm gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna
But
lie
yeah,
to
I mean, you was
nobody.
you was
We
entitled to
did, wait
naked
a minute,
pictures
wait a
after
minute,
all
wait
that.
a minute. Wait a minute, even so. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Did we send naked pictures? Yeah. And I still got them of her.
Oh,
Okay. I'm not gonna lie because I'm a viral old man. I'm not a dead old man. Okay. Everybody on YouTube gets up here and talk about men when they get old, they do this, they do that. No, my nuts aren't hanging. No, I shave because I don't like a lot of, yeah, I'm going to just tell it all. I don't like a lot of pubic hairs. And no, it's not 10.5 inches. Okay, ladies? All that kind of shit on YouTube we do to make content, to have content, to talk about things like that. I am not as I'm not as senile as everybody thinks. I'm smarter than the average bear. I've been around a lot of people and I've seen a lot of people, but this one time in my life, yeah, I effed up again. Okay, falling in love with a beautiful face, falling in love with a woman that, you know, okay, she was from overseas. Big deal. Big deal. A lot
Mr.
of
Williams,
people,
did you ever talk to her through video?
yes, through video, dear. Through
And
video.
then
She
another
was,
thing
wait
that
a minute.
she,
Let me tell you, if I could talk to her through video, she was on my Facebook page. She was on there with me on YouTube. If you guys notice, go back and look at some of that old shit. She said she don't listen to YouTube. If she don't listen to YouTube or different people, how in the hell could she get on here and when we're on the phone talking about shit, she can tell me that I was up on somebody's page or I was talking to this person or that person, then curse me out about doing shit on YouTube. And yeah, I cursed her back because why you want to tell me what I'm doing when I know perfectly well you're a young ass woman and you got men looking at you over there in your fucking country. You don't associate with people and all that. She holler about she's a working woman. Let me go ahead on and let me tell you what happened and transpired in the last 3 weeks. Well, the last month. All of a sudden, she had this security job. She worked security, and everybody seen her up there in a security uniform when she was up there with Boss Lady and them. When she did that first live, I let it go. She calls me and tells me that the people on the job took pictures of her while she was asleep. I said, okay, so what are you going to do? She said, I don't know. I'm going to go in and see. So she calls me back a day later and we're talking. And she said, you know what? I decided not to go to back to that job because of this. It was too far away to drive. And because I said, well, okay, look, I got you. Okay. I got you. As a man, I feel like I should help my woman out. I got you. So 3 weeks, well, 3 weeks come up. I asked her, I said, have you been looking for a job? Well, she gives all kind of excuses. And then, I'm thinking to myself, well, wait a minute. You had a job, you quit it, and now you're telling me that you're laying around and you're trying to think and how to get things together. Well, if you're going to get shit together, then why not try to get your paperwork together so you can get over here? I know she had family over here. Matter of fact, she does have family over here because I have spoken with them. I've seen them on video. So you can get your
Excuse me,
family.
Mr. William. So are you saying the fact that you told us that you knew her from over here previously was a whole lie?
What are you talking about a whole lot? What do you mean that? What are you talking about?
Remember
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said that you knew her from here being in the United States first and then she moved back over there to go home? Wait a minute, hold on 1 second. Miss Paulette behind. Paulette? Paulette?
Ooh, child.
So you don't remember telling us you knew her from
Ooh,
the United States
child.
and then she moved back over there and y'all continued y'all
Yes,
relationship?
yes, I remember saying that. But here's what I'm saying.
I'm going on
When I
mute.
said I don't like
Get the right.
discussing
Okay.
wait a minute, yeah, yeah. Let me
I ain't
explain.
saying nothing. I ain't saying
Okay.
nothing. I'm not talking. I'm on mute.
Okay. About meeting her over here and she went back over there. That was a lie because I didn't want everybody to come back and use that as a storyline about this and that. Okay, that was a lie. I'll admit to my shit. I'm going to admit to everything that went on between us. Okay, but I didn't think about that because number one, it was nobody's business. Number two, if they had an ass, I'd have stuck with that. But since you're going to try to get on here and make a big ass out of me because I'm not sending you fucking money to support your habits over there or what you're doing, then that's it. Anyway, getting back, like I said, and then when she told me she wasn't working and she needed this and needed that, I told her over the phone, I said, you can get out and find you a job. You can go to a McDonald's and find a job. Well, why do I have to work? I said, well, forget it. Forget it.
But Mr.
And
William, they were saying, Talent said that she said that you told her that you felt like Black American women are trash. But before you answer, I'm
no,
gonna say
no,
this.
never
Let
told.
me say this before you answer. Now, this is a common thing that a lot of Black men do to other women of different nationalities to make them feel like they, the preference is like the provide. And I don't know if you're just trying to get in her head. I mean, game. If you're running game, that's fine. But I just want you to speak to that because you don't have to down women to get you a passport, hoe.
And here's what I'm saying about that. I never told her anything about American women, uh, disliking them. I've always been an American. Okay. I never traveled to a foreign country. I never desired to have a passport to go out of the country.
That didn't sound like you. I was just making sure. And then somebody had a question in the chat real quick, Miss William. I remember there was an issue when the last confrontation happened with Boss Lady New Jersey and them, that she was saying that you made a mistake on the application because they were wondering like why after all this time she didn't come visit. But she said that you made some kind of mistake on the application on purpose to keep her from coming here. Can you address that?
No, I didn't make a mistake on nothing. I didn't make a mistake. She wanted me to, I'm gonna show you how they operates. They operate over there. She wanted me to write her a letter and she was convincing me that this letter would help her get over here. Okay. So I did write the letter and I mailed it. I faxed it to her. And matter of fact, I got copies of the shit that I did back then. I got a copy of it where I sent it to her. She made like she went down to the embassy. They pulled up all my information and they found out this and they found out that and then they denied it. I said, okay, well, cool. That's all right. And then she wanted me to try to convince somebody over here at our embassy to help her get over here. She even tried to get me to go on that what's that 90-day fiance bullshit, write a letter to them and try to get us together. And I refused to do that. I refused to do it. And then once I started refusing and asking her, well, why can't you get over here when you got relatives over here? They live and work here every day. You could come on here on a visa visit, and then we could probably meet up, get together, and decide what we're going to do. Now, that's the
Someone
way
need
it
to know.
went.
Hold on 1 minute, please. Simply Made.
I keep kicking myself out.
All right. Go on mute. Go ahead, Mr. William. You can continue.
And, if people say that I'm pimping people and all that bullshit, because I can read a chat, I'm not a pimp, lady. I'm not a pimp, people, period. Okay? I'm just a man. I don't get out there and flash money. I don't get out there and have a fancy car to ride around to impress women. Okay? I love you for I value women for what they are and who they could be. I'm not the type of man that's looking for a woman that's looking for a handout all the time. If you can't do something on your own, then you don't need me. And that's what it got to be with her. I'd ask her, what can you do over there for yourself? What can you do? I'm not working. I left the job because of this and because of that. Well, okay, that shows me right there that you're not trying to do it for yourself. I made up in my mind, and I made it up a month ago, that you were scamming, that you're using me. We're never going to meet. So I'm going to go on and do what I do over here best. And that's to get out and enjoy my life. And
Yes.
was I tired? Was I tired of sending her money? Yes, I was tired of sending her the money.
You
Because
didn't
if
want to
I
go
send
visit her with the money you sent her every month. You could have added that up. You didn't want to go see her.
even so, I don't even own a passport. That's another thing. She was definitely trying to get me a passport to fly over there and be with her. And here's another thing. We would have gotten married over there. What kind of damn fool do you think I am? I just want to ask these
Well,
people in the chat, do you think I've never had a passport in my life? All of a sudden, yeah, I said, like I said, I love the lady. I'm going to fall in love that quick. Grab me a passport, fly over there, leaving my family, get over there to a country, marry a woman, and then she says I could fly back. And then while she's okay, after we get married over there, I fly back, and then she can come over here. Oh, that's bullshit. That's a lie. It don't work like that.
well,
It
Miss
was
Williams,
It
bullshit.
doesn't work like
Anyway,
you
she
think
that.
was
it's
already
crazy to go
married to
visit her?
crackhead Ricky, right? She already married to crackhead Ricky. Y'all can't get married.
Hell, I didn't know that. I'm telling y'all this morning, I'm just finding all this bull crap out. When the young lady
Well,
came
they
up there
just
and
said
tell,
that she pulled that domestic abuse mess on him. They said when crackhead Ricky got locked up, she blocked everybody out of his chat and started talking about how he abused her while he couldn't do nothing to defend himself while he was in prison. But why is it crazy to go get a passport and visit, but it ain't crazy to have a 4-year relationship with somebody you haven't seen sending her money? I think the passport with a visit to get some ass is a likely less crazy story than what we're talking about today. But I'll go on mute.
I see what you're saying. But here, I'm like this. If you tell me something or you want me to do something, I'll try to do it. But when it came to that passport situation and that passport issue, like I explained to her, I've never had a passport and never flown out the country, never left the United States. I visited all over the United States, but I never had no desire to meet a woman overseas and fly over there. You see what I'm saying? Let alone get married to her and then fly back. Do you know what that does to me financially? Far as if something was to happen to me, yeah, she would legally be my wife, but everything would go to her instead of my children. And let me tell y'all right now, I have two lovely, beautiful daughters. Two lovely, beautiful daughters. And if you think that their dad is going to pass away and leave his money to another woman, especially a stepmom, you are crazy as hell. Okay? It doesn't work like that. We live together as a family. We live together as a unit in a household. So no, no.
I get it, Mr. William, but you ain't got to marry her to go over there and get a return on your investment. I mean, I'm just saying, but you might want to read the back chat about your lady
Oh,
friend.
you know what? You know what? I really don't care about her as she was my lady. She was. I'll admit that she was. Yeah. But here's what I'm saying. I was the one that was fool and duped because as a man, I fell in love with somebody that I thought understood me, period. And as far as it went to the YouTube shit, you would understand that, hey, this is just entertainment for me. Everybody say this is an entertainment application. But when you want to bring personal shit up on YouTube, like she did with Boss Lady New Jersey and Watermelon Sugar and all the rest of them, that's when the red flags went up for me because I wasn't doing what she asked me to do as far as going on YouTube. And number one, talking about her. She got mad with me one day when I did a music live, and I put a picture up there like I normally do. And she called me and said, quit putting my fucking picture up there. I don't want people to see me up there. I said, look, I'm honoring you as a woman. I'm honoring you as my woman. So what difference does it make what people see? Well, it goes all over the world. Now I see why. It goes all over the world because you will be up there and people will know what you have done to a man over here now. That's what I'm saying.
What did your kids know about her? What did they say? And Talon said you don't have anything to leave your kids, so it wouldn't really be a big loss. But did your
Well, see, people like that, they don't know what the fuck I got. So that's a
uh
troll to me.
did they know
Okay.
anything about your relationship, your daughters?
Yes, they did. Yes, they do. Yes, they have. And then, like I said, if you go there, my daughters called me and asked me, Dad, what's up with you and Natasha? I said, it's over. And they said, good. You see what I'm saying? They
Uh
said, good. They wasn't browbeating their daddy because he was talking to another woman overseas. They just told me to, Daddy, be careful. My
Yeah.
kids don't get into my business, but they do tell me they do watch out for me.
Okay, well, I got a question from the interview that she gave last night at Sir King. She stated that the only reason why she would be upset about YouTube is because you complained to her about the people on YouTube. She said you would sit on the panel with us and you would then get off the panel, maybe give her a phone call, and when you give her a phone call, you would complain profusely about all of us on YouTube. So her idea was, well, if it's that bad, then why do you need to continue to go on there? So that's
No.
why she had such a negative feeling. Now that was hers verbatim from there. I remember that because I was wondering to myself, well, why would he be complaining if he's having panels? I mean, you go live, you play music, you come to all of our chats. If it was a problem, wouldn't you just simply walk away?
And that was just it, Lady Nika. I wouldn't walk away. She said those things to me about being on YouTube, acting the way I did. I let me explain it about Natasha. She said I was trying to control her. She was trying to control me. Okay.
I think
Hmm.
When
she
I
was trying to
seen
control
that,
the narrative so it wouldn't get out that she had other men on these
thank
different
you. Thank
sectors.
you. She was trying to
right.
shut me down and say, well, I got him in love with me so deep that he's going to stop doing things on YouTube. She would call me and talk to me about it. I would get into an argument with her about it. I would say, God damn it, you cannot rule me. This is me
Oh, so
on
she'll be
YouTube.
watching you like over here having fun
Yeah,
with
she'd be
us and
watching
being
me because
calm.
let me tell y'all one thing. If she didn't know what I was doing on YouTube, look in some of my back chats and all. I leave my chats up. You see her coming up and doing things and saying things. I not once did I tell her or ask her, well, why are you following me? Now
Okay,
I
Mr.
realize
William.
she was following me and she followed everybody. She follows everybody. She could tell me shit about the YouTube channel that I didn't know. Like I said, how would you know about Kwani if you wasn't following Kwani?
Okay, I got another question for you. She had made a statement, pretty much trying to say that you was basically a trick, that you had went to jail twice for um you was tricking, and when you got back to the hotel room you found out that it was men, so you beat him up.
No, ma'am, I was not tricking. I was out. This happened to me when I was in my early 30s, a young man. And I say, when I say a man, I am a man. And I reiterated on my platforms and stuff when I talk about things in life, how people should be honest with each other. At that time, I was I was fooled, just like I've been fooled now. I did meet somebody gorgeous, looked like a woman, every aspect in a way. We talked for hours. Why couldn't you tell me that, hey, I'm really a man and this is what I do? I would respect you more and let me make the decision to walk away or be with you. You see what I'm saying? Why have
But
me
she said
spend
it happened
all
twice.
the, huh? Yeah, it happened
She said it.
twice. It happened
Miss
twice and I
Paulette,
got arrested for it. Yes,
hold
I
on one
did.
minute. Hold on, Miss Paulette, is that you? Miss Paulette?
You know her delay is something serious.
I wonder if
Okay.
Natasha a real woman. She might be She
Oh,
might be
she's a real
dimples.
woman.
She
She's a
might be
real
a lady
woman.
boy.
She's a real woman because I got pictures of her. I got
Did
video of
y'all do
her.
video? But did y'all do video
Yeah,
chat? Cause
we
she can
did. We
send you
did videos.
pictures.
I'm not gonna lie. We did videos. I'm like I
Y'all
said.
nasty.
Oh,
Y'all
y'all
No, it's
can
not
nasty.
group
nasty.
video
It's
chat.
not,
Yeah,
baby. It's
that's
not. Stop,
nasty.
stop,
Okay.
stop, stop,
It's
stop. It's
nasty.
not
I
nasty.
Well,
said
I'm
what
glad. I'm
I
happy. I'm
said.
Most.
glad. At least he getting something out of it. Damn.
Child, please, you could have did that for $6.99. Girl, cut it
Well, he
out.
did it for two. He did it for 200. So how
A
about
month
that? A
plus.
month.
Ladies, ladies, ladies,
Yes,
ladies.
I
We're
mean,
all.
I mean, we got
Hold
ugly
on, I
people
need
that
to
sexy that
verify
need
if
cash.
this Miss Paulette. Miss Paulette, is that you back here? I know she said she was having some.
Ooh, child.
Oh, who child?
Hey, Miss
Okay,
Paulette.
Y'all
Miss
got to think about
Paulette
all
is
that money
having
they could have been in
problem
her
with her
household.
audio, with her
Hey,
internet.
I'm gonna
I
go
ain't
So
back
gonna
we
be
on
going
mute
gonna
over
while
put
there
a
y'all
and
clip
talk.
in
time
there.
her ass out.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to put a paper clip in there for 1 minute because Miss Paulette is having issues with her internet. So I want to give her an opportunity to say what she was gonna
Baby,
say.
man,
Just
sit your
hold
ass
on,
down
and we're
somewhere.
gonna get back to it. I promise we're gonna get back to this. Go ahead, Miss Paulette.
Which
She said, go ahead and say what you
child
were
is on
saying.
and popping over there. Then for them young folks said in the Mo 3 sector,
Uh-huh.
it's going down right now, and it's been going down all morning. Can y'all
What's
hear
the
me?
problem? Uh-huh. I can hear you. What's happening over there?
Can,
Oh,
well,
hell
girl,
no, because I hear about
this guy
this.
named MHB,
Mm-hmm.
this guy named MHB, the weekend he had put out
Uh-huh.
that he was gonna call Big Baby her PO. And so he was gonna call him person the PO Monday morning. Well, she came on live right after Mahal's live, Big Baby did, and she was telling him that it wasn't gonna work to call my PO. And then she played a recording of when she called her PO and they discussed smoking weed and blah blah blah. And in so many words, the PO was telling the girl, "Don't you worry about nothing," and using bad language. So she was, and then when she, after the recording played, she was saying, "Ha ha, yo, my PO ain't gonna do shit, and my PO, I know I smoke weed, and my PO know this, and my PO know that." And so, child, I went back over to MHB, and I was listening to your laugh too, child. I was in three of them, and girl, I went over to his video, and he called the PO, and he couldn't get through. And then he called the supervisor of the PO. He couldn't get through there then either. And then he called some other number, and they were saying, "Well, wait a minute," and he was saying, "And she's violating her probation, and she's smoking weed, and she's bearing firearms on the internet, and she's selling Uzi." And he had pictures and all of that. And so then the person said, "Wait a minute, let me transfer you to the courts." And so they transferred him to the courts. And then he was explaining about what the information that he had. And then the person told him to email them the information. And that's all I got right now. Oh, and Big Baby, I was going back over there to her house when he was on hold and stuff at the courts. So I ran back over to Big Baby's, and she was still telling him, "Ain't nothing gonna happen, ain't nothing gonna happen." But then she got quiet when she found out that he called the courts, and they told the courts about her selling Uzi and
It's me.
bearing firearms on the internet. And then uh she went silent for a long time. So I went back over to MHB's, and now he still, he done sent the stuff to the courts. So I got to see what's going on now. Y'all, I'll be back and tell y'all some more if Nick's still alive. I'll
Okay.
holler at y'all.
All right. All right, thank you for that, Miss Paulette. Let me know what's going on, y'all who are lost about this. This is three sector stuff that I know about that she's talking about. But we're gonna shift back while Miss Paulette get the info, and we're gonna go back to talking about Mr. William. Excuse me for that brief intermission. I needed that tea. Thank you. Y'all can go back. Okay, the question. Oh, you up here now? Simply made. The
Yes,
question
ma'am.
that you asked. Huh?
No, I said yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm at the question she had was did you ever at any time, Mr. William, see documentation stating that Natasha was her real name?
No, I never seeked any kind of
That's
documentation.
because she went by her real name is like Sahara or Sahara Sahara. That's why. I made a phone call and left the text message, and that's the message I got back. She was going by a different name. She was going by two names, but her real name was Sahara.
Mm,
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I gotta. It, it's a work in progress, but y'all, I will try. Like,
okay.
I'll try. But all right, just give me a few days, like a week.
Okay, baby.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you for coming up.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Hey Roxyverse, how you doing? All right, right to be told. Welcome to the panel. Did you have a question today?
Hi, good morning. Yes, I do. Just a quick question. Hi, Mr. Williams.
Good
Um,
morning.
did you say that you met her on Facebook or on YouTube? I was
No, it was through
confused.
Facebook, dear. It was through Facebook.
Okay, so do you think now that they're saying she's also on YouTube in other sectors that she um found out about you? Well, you were on YouTube. You just got on Facebook, right? I mean on YouTube about 2 years ago, right?
Well, it's been about two. Well, I've been on Facebook a while,
No,
though.
no, no, YouTube, like in this
Oh,
sector.
YouTube, yeah, in this sector. I was on it when Sir King was in his heydays back then, and I went up there. It's been
For
close to
about
3 years,
four years
three or
now,
four
yeah.
years, right?
Okay, so do you think that she may have looked you up on Facebook, got your information, since they're saying that she's from another sector and maybe, you know, hit, tricking you?
Well, that is what happened. Yeah, so I got tricked, but did I get tricked from being a lonely old man? No, I got tricked by caring for somebody or having a conversation with somebody that I thought was real, a real person. I
Yeah,
mean,
I think that you are, no disrespect, but I think that you are getting caught up on the fact that she thinks that she said lonely old man. I don't think anyone thinks that nor cares about that. If she tricked you, you could have been. I mean, people who are popular and young, you know, get tricked. So I don't think that's the point. But I do get what you're saying. I just want to know when you met her because I was like, with them saying all of a sudden she's from other sectors, I'm like, damn, did she look you up, research you, and decide that you might be a great target?
well, if she did, she did it. That's what I'm saying. She did it. And I'm here to admit as a man, as men, we get fooled by women. So there's no reason for me to sit up here and try to make like I didn't get fooled. I got fooled because number one, like I said, I did have feelings for the woman. I developed feelings for a person and it went on from there. But when you start doing things and the little red flag for me that came up and I didn't talk about it, that was my mistake.
Hmm. Well, so I saw her a year and a half ago on Boss Lady's channel, and I don't watch Sir King. So, what made her come out yesterday and rehash this interview?
Uh, One reason I stopped sending her money. Number one, I told her I wasn't going to send her money anymore until you showed me that you were really trying to get over here. That's what it was. She was making like she was getting put out of her house, and the landlord was uh, coming up to her begging her for money, which I know was a lie because she moved. That's another thing. I even watched her move from one establishment home to another home. See,
Mm.
Now, if you're working, then all of a sudden when you get to this new place and things didn't go right with you at work, why are you quitting your job when you know you got bills to pay?
She said she worked last night and said her bills is paid, but she needed
No,
her extra
well,
that you promised her.
no, she's lying. That's another lie. If she's working, she's been working all along. But she told me myself that she wasn't working. She was laying around the house trying to get her head together, trying to figure out what to do. And then, she's made an interest. She told me something interesting. When you you turned that switch on when you said I got you, and then all of a sudden you're turning it off. I said, I'm turning the switch off because I don't believe that you're telling me the truth.
So wait a minute. So Aisha, yes, he said he didn't give her just 200. He gave her more than $200 a month. So Mr. Williams, don't it just sounds to me like if she told you that she didn't have a job and had all these issues going on, that was just part of the lie to get money from you. I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
I
yes,
mean,
I realize
that's
that
not
now.
that hard. And I actually feel like that's an easy lie to tell when you don't live in the area with somebody. But okay,
Yeah,
that's
but
an
see
easy lie. That's an easy lie
what
to
I'm
tell.
saying is, I'm a man that fell in love with a woman, even if
Sure.
she was right here with me, right here in the country with me. I got duped. Okay, so Ace, I got duped. It's not going to break me. It's not going to stop me from coming up here on YouTube, being myself, playing my music, getting in the chats with people, and just being me. I'm not. Trust me. I'm not going to fall off the face of the earth. The only way I'm going to do that is God takes me away from here. But you're not going to get on YouTube and lie about me, try to shame me, try to get people to, and like I said, the trolls, they're going to have their opinions. There are people out here that don't want to see you happy, don't want to see you have a good time. That's why I came over here to get my word out. Men, be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looked like she got a reputation because not only is Simply Made saying she remember this woman, you also have a few others in here saying they know who this woman is, and she has pulled schemes and stunts in other sectors. So now that you're hearing this, do you feel that you were targeted?
Yes, I do feel I was targeted. I feel I was targeted, but I allowed myself to have hope that people aren't the same all over the world. People aren't the same in life, but I should know better, right? Because I'm old enough to know these things. But
Yes,
After
when
you
you
I
love
saw the
somebody,
interview, you said you were in the clouds last night at SK, and I know y'all ain't got the best history. Probably why it's easy for him to do that interview. But I mean, he could have went way lower because SK really dropped the ball because I need more information on this hotel room tease. Like I mean, I think he probably wasn't interested or pretty much wasn't tuning Natasha out. But my thing is this though, when you was over there, how did you resist not coming up on
I
the link?
didn't. Let Demon Soul. I didn't find out till I woke up this morning. And when I
Oh, I
tell
thought you
people,
said you was in his bushes in the chat. Okay, so you didn't
No,
know when
I
it was
was in the
live.
bushes. I was in the
Oh,
bushes.
okay.
That's where you
the,
heard bushes
the
from.
when I woke
skybox.
up this morning and looked at my phone and seen that Sir King had Natasha's name in it, I went over there this morning. I didn't
Mm.
find out till like what? It's 10 o'clock here. I didn't find out till I woke up maybe around 9 o'clock.
So did you call Natasha and say, "Bitch, what the fuck you
No,
got going
hell
on over
no. You
there?"
know why? You know why I didn't call her? Let me tell you what she did also. The very day that I told her I wasn't sending her I wasn't sending her the money. Facebook got deleted. Messenger got deleted. You
Ooh.
see
Her
what I'm saying?
Facebook. Her Facebook.
Her, we were friends on Facebook. That's how
Yeah.
we
Miss
could
Cruz,
communicate
Yes,
through
it's me.
Messenger
hold on.
too.
Somebody at the door, y'all. When you see the banner
Where
go up,
is SK?
somebody
And
at
we
the
need
door.
him.
Is that Miss Cruiser?
Yes, it's me. It's Miss Cruiser.
Okay.
I have one last question. I'm gonna get off. Hi, Miss Cruiser.
Hey, sweetie. Hey, right
I
to
have one more
people.
question, Mr. Williams. Okay,
Mhm.
so because I'm you were dating her for 4 years, and I'm assuming sending money about
Sassy, shut the
just about
fuck
that
up,
long.
bitch.
But then you said that You never intended on marrying her. You weren't going to go see her. She
No,
was
I
having
didn't
issues
say I
coming to see
never.
you.
No, 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 no. I didn't say I was never going to marry her. I said I was never going to fly over to a foreign country.
Uh, oh, no, no, no. You did say that because you said you wanted to make sure that she wasn't going to, a stepmother wasn't going to get your money versus your kids getting it. Yes, you did.
Do you understand? She wanted me to fly over. We get married. Then I fly back to the States to try to get her over here.
Regardless of where you
That
get
doesn't make
married, if you
sense.
marry her, you were saying you didn't want the money to go to your kid. Whatever. Where was this relationship going for you?
For me,
Because I
it
mean,
was going
you like you say, you're
until
72, 73. When were y'all going to actually live together?
when she decided she could get over here, which I know for a fact that she could come over here. She can. Why are you putting pressure on me to get over there so much as you trying to tell me that, hey, look, I'm going to I'll be there with you. Don't worry about this. I got it. If you're working too, and I'm not working, and you feel that I'm such a poor, broke ass man, why are you accepting the stuff that I give you?
People in the chat are asking you to explain again why you didn't go over there to see her. But I'm
I
gonna get
didn't
off.
go over there
I'm gonna
because
get
I
off so
don't.
I can listen to you from the chat. I'm gonna listen to you from the
Dear.
chat. Thank you.
Number one, I don't have a passport. Never had a passport.
Yeah,
Never
he has a
thought
record.
about.
He can't get a passport.
Yeah, and but
Mhm.
then with my record, I can't get a passport because I do have felony on my record.
And for her to bring that up, she was the one who told us that he had a record. So why she bringing it up? She knew he couldn't get over there.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm not. Yeah, I got duped. I'm naive. Yeah, maybe I fell in love at a ripe old age, and I still believe in love. I still believe in having a relationship with a person, long as that person can treat you with honor and dignity. But when you try to cut me down being a man and saying those things that you said to me over the phone about other people that I associate with, then I know you're not in my corner. And like I said, I didn't find out all this interview going on with Sir King until I woke up and I went back and looked at the video this morning. So I knew I had to do something. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody's talking about if you're quiet, it must be true. And I've listened to that and listened to that and listened to that. A lot of times I don't say anything because I don't like arguing about stuff or getting into big brouhaha. I have, and look where it gotten me.
Mr. C, can I
So
ask you a question?
yes, dear.
If it's really honestly, if it's too much, I understand you not answering. So we kind of breezed over that you met someone and you thought they were a biological woman and they wasn't, and you found out they were. Why was there charges for that?
Because back then the laws were I'm going to say the charges were different because the men that I thought were men, the women I thought were women were men, but they viewed them as women. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so this was how long ago?
Oh, this has been damn near shit. Damn near 40, 50 years ago.
And it's still on your
Okay,
record?
at 30,
But it
well,
happened
30,
twice.
about 40 years ago.
And it's
About
still on
40
your,
years.
and it's still reflecting on your record?
Hold on 1 minute,
Okay,
y'all.
sorry.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, can you check the back chat for me for a minute?
Let me tell you about records and stuff. I could go get it expunged, but you know what? That's part of my life. That's part of my history.
Okay. Okay.
And
So let
I
me.
didn't bother to have it done. And I still don't even think about it now. It's only when people bring stuff up that I have to tell them what happened, how it happened. And me being a black man, back in the days when I was coming up, black men, we black men didn't have a lot of freedom, period. And if they wanted to make things stick on you and make it want it to look
Now,
like
are you keep saying that make it stick and all that. Did you physically assault somebody because you
Physically,
thought they
I
were a woman?
physically assaulted this person because they had lied to me, and then too, it was
But do
drinking and
you do
alcohol
understand
back
that that's not a
involved in
reason
it.
that you could have
It
just
was,
walked
it was,
away?
it was drinking and alcohol
Oh, but the
involved in it
time
too.
been done, child.
I know that happened 40 years ago, but I want to make clear that that's not okay behavior. They have been
Miss
honest with you?
Miss
Absolutely,
Miss
absolutely.
Cruiser, Miss
Yes,
Cruiser,
yes, sir,
Miss
yes, sir.
Cruiser, Miss
Mhm.
Cruiser. Can I say this? And I don't mean no disrespect. I'm a man, and I appreciate if you would tell me the truth. Being if you're a man out there being a woman, we're partying, having fun, and you're fooling me. You're fooling me.
I
I've been
absolutely
fooled.
agree. I absolutely agree. But what
And
I'm
that's
trying to
all
get a
I'm
message,
saying, Miss
I'm
Cruiser.
trying to
Yeah,
get a
it was
message
a
across
mistake.
beyond you.
I hear people say you should walk away, but I did. And keep in mind, I wasn't beating a woman's ass. I was beating a man's ass,
Okay.
posing as a
So
woman.
so I'm just trying to get a message. I know that was a different time and that was 40 years ago. But now that we know things that we know now, I would like to think that
Right, like to
men would
be
just
told.
walk away from those situations and
Yes,
not
yes, I
feel the
understand it, Miss
and
Cruiser,
I'm
and I
I'm
have
not talking
walked
about
away
you.
from.
I'm just saying in general, I'm just speaking in general. But I'm sorry, I don't
Yeah.
want to disrupt the whole flow of the thing, but I did
Well,
want to
I've
kind
walked
of
away from many situations, Miss
But
Cruiser.
Mr. William, did it happen twice? Because that seems to be
Yes, it
discrepancy. Did it
happened
happen
twice.
twice?
Once when I was in my 30s, okay, and once again when I was about, I'd say damn near, I was close to 50 then, close to 50. And you got to remember, I lived in a big city. I didn't live in no country. I ain't no country boy. So I had to be me. I had to be a man. I'm always been a man.
So
And I don't
let me
like
start. So were
people.
you trying to get dates with these women?
No, it
Were you
wasn't
using
trying
their
to get dates, Miss
services?
Cruiser. Miss Cruisers. It wasn't trying to get dates, Miss Demon. So it's a man being out there meeting women. I was single
Oh,
at the
okay.
time.
And so
You
you
then
said
know,
when it
I
got
think
time
you
for
said you
show
was
and tell, you
dancing
didn't
with
like what they
them and
showed. So okay.
y'all hadn't been engaged in the
Miss
dance and you
Cruiser,
met
Miss
them or whatever
Cruiser,
and yeah.
dancing. That's the
Mhm.
story I told. I know you heard it. I was out there at the club. I was DJing still then. I was a DJ up until I was like, what, then almost 40. I
So
started
they
out
look
from the age of
passable.
six.
They look passable to you because I'm wondering what Natasha looked like to see if you got a type. So did they look passable or was it you? They really you? I mean, they
They
really just
really look like women.
okay.
You got men. You got. Wait a minute now. You know that, Miss Demon.
Oh no,
So
there's some cold ass bitches out there that pass. Oh yes, baby, fish down. But I'm just trying to say, I'm just wondering if it's a type. Because I mean, second time, I'm just kind of curious how that happened. I mean, and if you were getting services, I mean, you a grown man, you pay for what you want, whatever. I'm just curious to how you got in that situation with them twice. And you said one in your 30s, one in your 40s, and now we're here in whatever with Natasha. And I'm just saying, usually with age, there's progression. And I'm just kind of curious what they did or how they presented themselves. That's all. Because it just seems a lot for twice. That's all.
well, all I'm saying is they presented themselves as women. Now, when I found out the truth, and I done spent all my money on you as a man to a man, no, it's not going down like
Oh,
that.
so you spent money before y'all had show and tell.
We all
Okay.
men go out, what they do, they buy a lady a drink, they sit up and they have conversations, they
Right.
try to flash and show out. Men do that. Let's face it, I
Right.
can talk about what men do. Women
Okay,
don't
so
talk about what they do when they go out trying to catch a man.
we already here. How did you find out it was a lady? I mean not I mean
When
the
they
lady
undress, when they unrobe, Miss
they
Cruiser,
unrobed.
how else are
Okay.
you gonna find out?
But
Yeah, and they didn't
I'm
even
just,
say nothing to you. So
trying
they
to
took their clothes off. They was bold as hell and must thought that you was with it. Cause I mean, for them not to say nothing until they
Yeah,
actually
they thought
pulled
I
it
was with it.
out.
They thought
Like,
I was with it, and I wasn't with it. I would prefer you tell me, let me make that choice and that decision. But I've never
right.
been curious yellow to want to find out what it is about sleeping with a man, another man. The hell with that. I was born and raised with women. My first sexual encounter was with a woman. Yeah, she was older than I was, but still, that was a woman.
Wow. Cause you know,
that's
usually when
that's a
you I mean,
lot.
I don't want to go too
Okay,
far
I'm gonna
because it's a
slide back
morning
down.
show, but I don't go too far. It's a morning show, but usually when you're getting ready with the whole thing, you usually do a little groping, a little heavy
You're
petting.
groping and all
You
that.
go
No,
to a
I didn't do
couple of
that because
bases.
I don't believe when you
Oh.
meet a woman, the first thing you do is start
No,
feeling
no, no,
all
no,
over
not
her
the
and
first
groping
thing, but
her.
before it led to actual derobing. I mean, like
She talking about
the whole
foreplay in
workup.
the hotel room before the
Right,
person took all their clothes
foreplay.
off.
Right. I understand what you're saying. Foreplay before then. The
In the hotel
foreplay.
room.
Making out.
Yeah, in a hotel room. Yeah. Okay, let me tell you about foreplay stuff. A lot of times people don't actually go into foreplay. If you're going to be honest and think about people and their sexual prowess and how they act, they don't go in. A lot of people don't go into foreplay.
Huh?
And no, a lot of people don't. I'm not saying that I do all the time. I don't do it all the time. I don't be want to grope and feel on you because I think I'm gonna get you. I know I'm gonna get you anyway. This is the first thought when you're drinking. Oh well, I'm gonna get this. So when we get together, hell, I ain't got to do all this. I know what I'm gonna get.
Somebody at the door, Miss B.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, go ahead,
Miss
Mr. Williams.
And so you get in. You start the act, and then you're disrobing. Okay, boom. You turn around. You turn around. You got something hanging longer than yours. Oh, no, hell no, fuck no. I done snapped then. Okay. That's just like if women go out there and they see a young man. Well, it ain't a man, but it's. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
We
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
Okay, because my phone just it didn't. I got to plug it
Diamond,
in.
no, we
Right?
cannot. We cannot.
Okay, I plugged it in. Um, Sometimes if a woman, case
Calista.
scenario, she meets a man out there, she thinks it's a man, but she gets to the room and it turns out to be a woman. How do you react? Men act different than women on every occasion, but how would you react? That's my point. What would you do? And in that case, those two cases, I'm a man. I'm not out there. I'm not gay. I'm not bi. I'm a straight heterosexual man. I believe in Adam and Eve. I don't believe in Adam and Steve. Okay.
So y'all both were naked in there fighting. I'm sorry. Is that what was going on?
I
You was
know
in there fighting naked?
everybody wants to know. Well, no, we weren't both naked. To be honest, I'll tell you what. I was down to my shorts. Now, I'll admit that I was down to my shorts. Okay, so no, we weren't both naked. No.
Okay. I'm trying to get the visual because you didn't make me skip foreplay. So you like, nah, we just got naked. I'm like, wait, so both of you, okay. So
Yeah, and the people want me to say I'm bisexual. People
I
want me
don't
to
want
say
you to I don't want you to
bisexual.
say that at
No,
all.
no.
I've heard men to get tricked. I don't want you to say that at all. I was just trying to figure out since you didn't feel anything. Normally if I'm kissing or somebody's close to me, I will feel a bulge. And you're saying you didn't do any of that before she got naked and then that's when you saw that she was biologically a male. So that's why I was trying to get the visual because you threw my
Yeah,
visual off
yeah,
by saying there was no foreplay.
yeah, yeah.
So
And see,
okay.
I'm like this as a real man. If a woman is going to do anything, she's going to do it. Period. You see what I'm saying? So I already have the expectations. Why should I act like I'm greedy or I ain't never had none before in my life?
Okay, I'm back. Miss B, did you want to chime in right quick, and then I'll entertain questions from the chat. Y'all can start dropping your questions. I'm gonna try my best to get them out. Miss B, what you wanted to say?
Well, for one, I want to say hi to everybody. It's been a minute since I've been up on the panel.
Good
Hi, my
morning.
sister queen.
Hey,
But the reason why I hit the link is because I wanted to say to Mr. Williams, I ain't mad at you about the situation with the man pretending to be a woman. You did exactly what any man, real man, would have done back then and will still do to this day. I don't have, I don't care what your sexual preference is. If you man on woman, that's your business. But anytime you lie, and trick a person into that, especially back then, it was all kinds of crazy stuff that the males that was dressing up as women were doing back then, and they wouldn't tell until it was too late.
Back
I got an
when?
uncle back in that time of years ago.
He said it was 20 years
Um,
ago.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um, I remember my uncle used to always tell my brothers when they go out to the clubs and stuff, um, you got to make sure that you laying with a woman, that you going with a woman, because they will trick you. It's one thing to be gay or a lesbian, and you're straight up about it. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if I'm thinking that this is a man and me and you dating, talking, you sound like a man, we doing all this, and we get into that position, and I find out that you a woman and you done tricked me, and all this time you thinking, got me thinking that you a man, we fitting a thump.
You gonna assault the person?
If you want to
Hell
call it
yeah.
assault, I'm gonna assault him if that's what you want to call him.
Mm.
And shameless plug, check my story time playlist. There's a story that
I was about to mention that, Lady Nick. I love that story.
happened to me before. But
I
Mr.
love that
Williams,
story.
the audience would love to know where you met them while during your DJ time. So that was
Yeah,
you met them at the club.
yeah.
Yes, sir. I was at the club. I was at the club. I've met people. I've been around a lot of people. I don't brag about my DJ life. I have met some famous people. I've seen some fucked up ass shit in my lifetime. But did I get involved in it? No, not really. But when when it comes to,
I'm dropping down, y'all.
thank you, dear.
Thank you for coming up, boo.
When it comes to me being 100% male, I am the epitome of the caveman. Okay, so that's that. That's all it is. Like I said, I believe in Adam and Eve. I don't believe in Adam and Steve. And even though I have gay people in my family, I still have to love them because they're my family. They're my people. They're my flesh and blood. But somebody else, I don't have to treat you the same way that I treat them. And that's another thing we have to learn.
So
You
can I
know,
ask you the question that Miss Theo was asking earlier? How do you know Natasha's not a man?
Didn't
well,
they do FaceTime?
thank you, thank you. See,
No,
some
hold
people
on
are
now.
listening,
No,
some
no,
people
ma'am.
aren't
No,
listening.
ma'am. You met those other women or men in person and couldn't tell.
Oh, I got
So,
my answer. They had video sex, baby. We can move
We
They
had
on.
had
video
video.
sex.
oh,
Okay,
video
woman, you
sex.
want to hear
Oh, you
that?
had video sex.
Right.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
missed the
And I
sex.
seen the coochie. I seen her spread those lips.
Okay, I missed the
Good
sex. Excuse me.
Well, that's
Sorry.
what you get. You asked for that coochie reference because you should have been listening.
God.
I I did miss that. Okay, sorry, Lady Nika.
Oh.
All right, I'm checking the chat to see what questions y'all have.
I'm finding out way too much today. Way too much.
Like I
Bree,
said,
your daughter say you're Jason.
I enjoy life. That's all I'm saying. I do enjoy life. And I'm not a sorry old man sitting alone at home, you know, or I'm not a sorry old man going out pimping and all that stuff.
That's what you mean. What about his gigolo lifestyle? What do you want to know about it?
I wasn't a gigolo.
Okay, they're gonna answer to that. There was no gigoloing going on.
If
Not
I
even
was a
for
gigolo,
night.
well, honestly, if I was a gigolo, do you think a gigolo would, I don't know, I'm not going to say, well, probably are some gigolos on YouTube, but
I
would
don't
I be
even know.
willing to?
Hold on. I don't even know if I like you. So what you trying to put these people name what we've been asking? You could ask in the chat who on the thing, but don't do that, boo. Don't do that. That kind of that irritated me real quick. Maybe it's just I'm menopause. Let me shut up. Go ahead, Mr. Williams.
Like I said, the trolls are out tonight, today, this morning, uh, and you know what? I just said coming up, I've had a good life. I enjoyed myself. Yeah, I got into a little scrap, but we all do. I've had problems. Been married 3 times. Did they work out? No. Am I going to say it was her fault? No, because as a man, some of it was my fault. And I'll admit to that. But I'm not going into details because they're not out here talking about the details. But like Natasha did, and Natasha's trying to do, and as somebody said on YouTube, is she trying to cover her tracks? Yes, she's trying to cover her tracks now. I see it. Because, like I said before, over there, they watch YouTube also. And once they find out about her, her shit is going to be shit over there. So there it is.
Okay, I'm checking for any um questions y'all have. I'm trying to get your questions. If you don't have no question, then okay. But if you got a question, now is the time to ask.
Well, he wouldn't need to take no test, baby, because him and Natasha never closed the deal.
Tell Zahra I love her and thank you. No, I didn't have to take the HIV test with her, but I do take them though. I have taken them.
You want to
No,
make sure you ain't slipping
no,
on your
bossy
pimping,
done.
Mr.
We
Williams.
talking about another Natasha. We not talking about my Miss Natasha. No.
Now, we might be. I mean, I don't know. The story keeps on
See,
continuing. I mean,
see,
we might be eventually. I'm hoping
Thank
we
you,
don't go there
Patrick.
no more, though. Okay. Then watch out, Mr. Will. You gotta be careful because we got people like Lady Dimples running around in glory holes and stuff trying to trick young men like yourself. So you just
No,
stay
I
woke
never.
because the
I
game
was
ain't
never in one
changed,
of
baby.
those.
The game ain't changed. It's
I
still the
know it. I've
same.
never been to one of those speakeasies where I had to stick my thing to a glory hole. No, like I said,
Okay.
no.
Is he disclosing what? His past? What bags? What is he is he disclosing what to all the women he leading on? His sexuality, his past, what? I'm confused.
That's why I was. I asked for clarity on the question because I didn't quite understand. Absolutely, vibrant. Disclaimer: the views of the panelists are not necessarily those of the CC or the entities that they represent. This live is for entertainment purposes only. Therefore, the aforementioned are held harmless. Thank you for that, vibrant. Okay,
I know
I'm
you was
looking.
38 hot when you woke up this morning, Mr. Williams, and seen that trick over there with SK, your mortal enemy, over there selling out your details and talking about your penis size. I know you was fit to be tired.
Yeah, and see, that's another thing. How did you know to go over on Sir Kings if you don't ever
Hmm.
watch him?
Oh, she been watching since you used to be over there cussing out talent. Because
Well,
she
I don't
followed you
know.
wherever you went because you used to be a staple over at the nation. So she probably followed your path and thought, okay, they don't get along, so let me go get this because I know people gonna eat it up.
Yeah, yeah,
But they
and
say SK took it easy on you. I didn't watch the interview, but they say he was nice about it. He could have went further.
yeah, I appreciate that. And like I said, if Sir King has ever listened to me, really listened to me before, yeah, we've had our issues, but have I drug him and talked about him and put up shit about him and said I wanted to do an interview with somebody that he's messing with? No. But Sir King is like that. He'll get on there, make like he cares about people when all he's doing is trying to knock them off of their pedestal. I didn't like it when he messed with Nika. I don't like it when he messes with Bree. I don't like it when he messes with any woman on here. And I tell him about it. Then he wants to try to go lower. So
Well,
he
I
went
think he
low
went
this
low
morning.
today. I think he went made up for it last night, player.
Yeah, he might have made up for it last night, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to address his ass. I'm not going to say anything to Sir
That's
King
okay, Mister. When you just come by the dream house, we'll do a tell all on that nigga. How about that?
Welcome to the membership, Miss Cheryl. Thank you. Okay. Y'all got questions? Drop them. This uh, did this happen to him once or twice. Well, with the trans women, that happened twice.
Yeah, it
With
happened
Miss
twice.
Tasha, I don't. I think this is the first time he got in a situation like that. Okay,
And the
Lolly,
second, and
are you?
even with the second time when I got into that situation, I should have known better. I should have realized what. But like I said, when you're drinking alcohol, you're out there partying with people doing shit, you forget about shit that's gonna happen. You say it to yourself, okay, this happened to me once and ain't gonna happen again.
Well,
You
Miss
see what I'm
Lilac, I think Mr. Williams just got out of his relationship. Now she called herself breaking up with you. I heard trying to like for dramatic effect, breaking up with you on live. According to you, y'all had already had pretty much a breakup because you told her you weren't sending her no more money, right?
right. And then, like, if you listen to her, she said he asked her when we broke up. Now, she came on telling me that she was pissed off with me because I didn't send her that money and she was through. I said, well, fine. Did I cry? Fuck no. I'm not crying to you about leaving me or nothing because we never been together. We never gotten together. We never lived together. So what the hell am I going to cry for something that I ain't never had? You don't miss nothing you ain't never had. I didn't have the punani, but yeah, I seen it on video. But does that excite me? No.
Hmm.
When did you not send her the money? When did the breakup happen?
The breakup was in the effects a long time ago, really. I didn't send her money last month and I didn't send it to her this month.
Oh,
So she ain't
you
telling
messed
the
up her
goddamn,
holiday
she ain't telling
season.
the whole damn truth. It was 2 months in a row I didn't send it. That's when the attitude really started to change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you messing up her holiday season.
And
Mm.
I admitted to people on here, yeah, I did love her. I became attached to her, even though it was long distance. But that's me. That's me being a man, respecting a woman that I care about. I was helping her. Now I wasn't getting nothing in exchange that everybody wants to say, well, why didn't you wasn't getting it? It's not all about sex all the time, too. People, you have to remember that. It's not
Well,
about
if she
men
is,
listening.
I hope she hit my LinkedIn. And Miss Natasha, girl, if you up there in my bushes, you can hit the link.
That's right, girl. Because we need everybody deserve to have a share. SK didn't do it right. Come sit by me now, Mr. Williams. Now, okay, they want to know if you have a friend in real life, y'all. He just broke
Yes,
up,
I
so he
do.
probably
I
had a
do.
chance to
But
get
let,
back
let
out
me
to see
let
you
me
yet.
let me tell you this, Demon. So I may be open. I'm not stupid. If you're over there as a young woman, I know you're getting young dick or an old dick. I'm over here as an old man. I'm gonna have me a woman. I got
Oh,
somebody that
okay.
I'm seeing, but now that it's all out in the open, I can talk
Oh
about it. I ain't gonna tell
Lord.
you her name
So
or
wait a
whatever.
minute, Mr.
So
Williams. While
you
you was
weren't
having phone
faithful.
sex with her, you was dealing with this woman in real life.
I was faithful up until 2 months ago. That's what you're not listening to
Oh,
either.
oh, okay.
Okay, all right, then,
Okay.
player. All right, all right.
Was that the one you wanted me to put up on the screen, Pizarro?
No, she had another question, but we can't see it, baby. Retype it again, Pizza.
Let me see if I can go up and find it.
Okay, well, hey, Mr. William, at least you ain't completely. I mean, I'm glad to know you got some wisdom about yourself. I don't blame you. I would have had some work over here too, but I'm just saying though. But I wonder how does she know about Natasha and that she was getting that money? Is this lady
Oh
getting
yes,
money
trust me,
too?
she knows about Natasha, and I'll probably have to. She'll probably be over here later on today to talk to me about it.
Who, the lady? What
Hmm.
time?
I
So
don't know what time,
your
and
real life
I'm
lady
really not
watches
going to tell you guys.
YouTube too?
The only thing I'm going to say is now that I have someone that I know that I can physically talk to, and we can have a discussion about it and look each other in the eye and be honest. If she doesn't like it, if she is pissed off about it, okay, that's me.
Wait a minute. So the
But
new lady, did you meet her on here?
no, she's in town. She's where I live at. I've been knowing
Oh,
this
okay,
young
okay,
lady. Yeah,
okay,
okay,
okay. Well, you
okay.
just said she was coming over here to talk to you. I'm just like, so she's
Talk to
with
you about
talking. She's going
YouTube.
to
She watch
cover it.
YouTube too?
No, that's one good thing about it. I tell her about me being on there, and she tells me I'm not going over there to watch you make you act a fool out of yourself.
So what about so when you were sending Natasha money, were you seeing her? Was you giving this lady a
No,
little
no, no, no,
support?
no, no. This started 2 months ago. This is
Oh,
freshly
okay.
new.
When you stopped the money. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy that you got you somebody in your real life that you can reach out and touch. That makes way more sense than this helper that's you've been tricking off on
Yeah,
4 years. I
and
hope
see,
you
that's
treat
what
this
I'm saying.
lady right.
She thought I was too naive to realize that when you're alone and you don't have that person around you, you're gonna go out there and look. And anytime you come up to me, every time you're on, you're half dressed, you walking around naked. There's other people in your area looking at you. You standing out on your front porch with coochie cutters on and your breasts hanging out. Men walk around. You supposedly be at work. You talk to men. Men gonna make a pass at you. If they didn't, goddamn it, you'd be less of a woman. Come on now. I'm not naive. Shit. Hell. Like I said, fool me once, yeah. Fool me twice, shame on you. So yeah, I got fooled. I got fooled. I'll admit it. But I got fooled for other reasons than just the sexual prowess of it.
Well, Pizarro says she don't judge. Well, you wrong for beating those men ass for tricking you. That's what she said. So,
That was all. Thank you. Thank you. And
But
like
you
I
had said
said,
the
like
lady
I've
was gonna
always
come
said,
talk to you over here, Miss Williams. So she gonna come on your channel. Your new lady gonna come on the channel.
no, 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 she's not. No, no, no,
Oh,
she's
you mean
not
come
in
over to your house and talk to you? Oh, okay, okay,
compliment.
okay.
Yeah, because trust me, I'm gonna call her and let her know what's going on.
Mm.
And then she's gonna drive over here and ask me what the f is you talking about? Because she's very feisty too. So, and
She
she's an older
younger.
lady. She's in her. Everybody wants to know how old she is. She's in her early 60s. Okay, I'll just put it that
Good,
way.
good, good. That's better. That makes my heart smile. That sounds about right. She
Cause
got all her teeth.
you and this Miss Natasha lady, this will sound like a scheme that was set up by Todd to come to you with all this bullshit. Then she mute you until she felt like that she could speak no more. So now here we are. She doing interviews on you. It also explains why she didn't want you posting up her picture because she already had
Exactly.
fingerprints on this YouTube application, and you putting her picture up, you never know who might run up on it, and it was gonna mess her up. So she didn't
Right.
want that.
Gee, so you can't interview the new lady. We trying to make this relationship last. We gonna get to the bottom of the Ricky, and the Natasha, and the tricking the men, and the whole thing. But
Yeah.
Natasha been doing to
Well,
these other men. We got one scandal. Let's leave the new lady away from the spaceship, child.
yeah.
Until
Well,
William
she's
for a
gonna
couple
she's
of
gonna
years, she
stay
gonna
away
be
from it
ours,
anyway because
child.
she's gonna stay away from
No,
it anyway.
Black
Anyway.
girls code. You don't have to believe everything someone says, but all we can do is we can listen to both sides and we draw our own conclusion based off of what we heard. If what you hearing today is not something you're not buying it, then ain't no harm in that. You just ain't buying it. But as a host of this show, I can't show biasness like that, even though I will when I want to, but on this I'm not. So it's just getting the information out there. I'm not asking nobody to believe nothing because this ain't my life. I'm just putting it out there because it was already put out there, and I'm allowing him to have an opportunity to speak his part. Whatever you take from this, you take from this, and that's it.
Right,
That's
because he
all.
deserves that, Lady Nika. Thank you. Because SK, yeah, he deserves to hear his voice.
And
It
like
really ain't. I mean, I wasn't even planning on going too far. If y'all know, I was about to go an hour and 30
Oh, we
minutes.
know that had to be stopped. We had to find this out. Thank you so much, Lady Nika. Thank you.
and for Fat Cat, I never lied to you about her. Everybody knew about Natasha.
She
That's
talking
another
about
thing.
what that rep talking about? You lied to her. She said she want that $200. She said she want to be next in line, and now she talking about she been lied to.
Chat rap is my granddaughter, so I'll put it that way. And I got people living up in Chicago with chat rap, so no, thank you.
Well, can you find her, man?
Who chat rap?
Yeah, she looking.
No. No, no. Did
And she
nobody
needed
find
work right now.
Natasha for
She
me?
laid up. She can't
Did
work. She
nobody
got
find
nerves, so she
Natasha?
needing access right
Nobody
now.
find any? I didn't ask anybody to find anything for me. I
I'm
made
just
the
Maybe you
trying to
mistake
should
of
figure out
have
how
finding the
you.
the medical
wrong
How,
one.
records.
wait. You said Cherub is your granddaughter. I'm trying to figure out how.
No,
When
not my real
ODS
granddaughter. I
is.
mean, in age wise. And then
Oh,
you
See,
okay.
forget.
Mr. Well, you
I,
need to
I was
clear that
gonna
up
say
because there's
that's
already
my
been suspicions
granddaughter. What
with you
you
in the
doing?
hotel, nigga. Clear that up because if ODS is her dad, okay, let's clear it
I'm
up.
No,
saying I'm
never
her
mind,
granny.
never mind. You see
Let's
how
clear it
YouTube
up.
stuff can get so twisted? That's what
I
I'm
had
talking
to
about.
clarify where we was
Indeed.
going with that, because everybody know whether we fighting or not. That's my granddaughter. Where we were going. All right. Okay.
Shoot, that's just like my twins. Do you think me and y'all actually have twins on here?
No.
Okay, then it's all in fun. Sometimes people can run with that fun and make it seem devious. You see what I'm saying? So to
Yaya
me,
said she took the morning after pill. You ain't act right.
I know she did. I know she did.
She said she
I
swallowed
mean,
up a hearty dose of morning after.
No comment. Lady nigga, put
Well,
this.
ODS kept picking her back up. What can I do if ODS decide he want girl at the cool storm? Leave me alone.
Lady nigga, put Pizarro comment.
What she said? Wait, this one.
Cat rep got a little peen, but she can get it cut.
Lady Nikki, you see my comment in the back chat?
Hold on. Okay, I'm going.
Mm-mm-mm.
Who? Wait a minute. Let me check my chat. Hold on.
You know what? And that's
Y'all read
another thing.
the chat.
I'm gonna tell this person here. You doxing me right now. You want to know was I divorced in 2004? Hell yeah. But you keep it up, and I will find you because I have a nephew that works with computers. He's a computer programmer, and he knows a lot of ways to find people's IP address and even their home address. Now you up
Y'all,
here
please
doxing and
pay
you talking
attention.
shit. If you
I removed them. I removed it. It's removed. I did not see it. Mars, y'all, please make it. Try to keep an eye out for that. We don't do no doxing in the den. I didn't see it at first. I apologize for that, but it's been taken care of.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Doxing is going to change a whole lot with these people out here in the world. They might as well get ready for it. And we're sitting up here on YouTube talking about doing this, going to court. I ain't afraid to go to court. I ain't afraid to, take your ass to court and get you on harassment, put it out in public. Yeah, it's public information, but that don't mean you trying to get out here and harass me, make me feel ashamed. And there's people that have committed suicide over bullshit like that. So to me, you're an evil ass hearted person. You don't love your own self and all that doxing and bullshit. The law is going to take care of it.
I think that person blocked my moderators. That's why a lot of them saying, well, one of them at least is saying they didn't see it, but it's been taken care of. We not gonna let that happen here. That ain't happening at all. Okay, turn your camera off if you want to. Hey, boo,
So, Mr.
hey.
William, one final before you go, if you had any kind of final words for Natasha and for SK after the interview, what would you say?
I just want to tell SK, thank you for not really, really, really being nasty, but you are a vile, very vile and evil man if you are that. And to Natasha, all the people know about you, Natasha. So don't be surprised if you have some of your own law enforcement people coming over there looking for you.
Uh-oh.
ODS.
I'm sorry that happened, Mr. William, but you had to know that was gonna happen. Y'all been beefing forever, so he been waiting for this opportunity. So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know it. I know it, ODS, and I want to thank you also for understanding. And as people might want to think about why ODS up here, because ODS is real and honest. Okay, all this beefing, pretend beefing bullshit going on. ODS, I've been following you when you were doing your mud banging. And like I tell people, I follow people that make me feel good. And it's not about sexual preferences or nothing like that. I love life. I love living. And when you try to destroy my life, I'm going to fight for it now. Because you're not going to take me out here and make me seem like I'm an asshole. I don't know what I'm doing. You know,
Nah, you good, Mr. William. I ain't got no comment on that situation because somebody shared it to me. I went and looked, but it was a slow roll for me, so it didn't really catch my attention. So I wasn't much interested. You said a lot more juiciness today in this live, but Rhonda asked me to come up here, and I know she had her birthday party at Cheddar's this weekend, so I just wanted to see what she wanted. And Bizarro, shut the fuck up.
Oh, there she is back here.
You a Bizarro
the camera off, Miss Rhonda. I see you. All
Here
right.
we go with
Hey,
this
Miss Rhonda.
bullshit.
Hey,
Not they said
Lady
mud
Nika.
banging.
I had
Hey, how you doing? Happy belated birthday.
okay, fine. Thank you, Nika. But I just wanted to show the ODS. I came home yesterday. I was, sleepy. Had a nice time, and my family was, incredible.
Shit to do,
ODS.
Rhonda, spit it out. God damn, he got shit to do.
ODS. First of all, this is my gift my mother got me. This is a cape or somehow. It's a cape.
Oh God.
Oh.
When she turn it on, I'll put on a big. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Rhonda,
It's
you
a
got on
cape.
the bra.
Is that a blank?
Oh, Rhonda, girl, Rhonda.
I got on a T-shirt. With
What are you showing us?
Her stomach and shit.
This is
Rhonda,
my mother got me.
I like the fur, baby, but
My mother got me this. Okay, I don't know how to work it right now.
well, send it on down to the doll so I can showcase it for you. But
it's got a hood on it, and it keeps me warm.
what you do to your arm, Wanda? You failed in one of your drunken rages at night. How would you do to your arm?
I had a stroke. DMO.
What they got to do with your arm?
I got 2 picture frames, which I need for my living room. And I got like 10 bottles of bath wash, and got this stuff right here. All
those
this
flowers
stuff.
are pretty, Miss Rhonda.
Yeah. My sister-in-law bought those for me, and she couldn't stay, but she said, my brother, we always. My brother said, "I'm gonna get Andrew cash up because me and my brother be doing dirty dealings."
Rhonda, the flowers look beautiful, and your braids still look nice and airy. But I hope you enjoyed your birthday party at Cheddar's, and I like that sweater you were just showing.
Real nice. It was real nice. I got pictures to show. My sister gave me this.
I gotta go back to work though. It's first of the month, so I gotta get your check right. I see y'all, and I'll be in the chat. Y'all, why you so quiet?
I got this.
I think y'all might have gone. I don't know what shit.
Yeah, a little airy. But Rhonda, you look beautiful. You look amazing. Put your scarf on because your edge is a little frazzled, but looks like you had a good birthday.
No, I just want to take this down because I don't like it.
And you know Mr. William is newly single, so you might want to cover up.
You wrong for that.
Rhonda got her own money. She don't need your money, so she'll be a good kid. Rhonda got her own cash.
Okay.
Well, I heard Rhonda on here cut some folks out.
I'm just telling you how much money I got, and the total is. I want that.
Where Mousy at, Rhonda?
She's at work.
God bless you,
and
Rhonda. God bless you, Rhonda.
I had a good time yesterday. I had the greatest time I had in years. In years.
Oh, it was a trip. Um, my uncles, my uncle and brothers watched the Cocos game. My mother demanded a space. She pre-ordered a space, and she did it in like a couple of days. And she does as she wants to do. And
Don't listen to
bought some.
ODS, Rhonda. Get you some edge control and some mousse and get you an edge scarf, and them braids will be right as rain come tomorrow.
I don't like them, but I like them until I get some other hairstyle. You know, I can get what I
I'm
want
happy
because
you
I
had
didn't
a
like this.
wonderful birthday, Miss Rhonda. I'm glad you had a good time with
Oh,
your.
Nika, I had a beautiful birthday. Okay, let me tell you one story. Okay, my niece, which is very pretty. Oh, let me show you. Well, she said, Rhonda, do you remember the time Jeremy put an ice cream cone on my face? He just stuck it up like this, and she, figured the motion is a drumstick or something like that. And she said he put it right on top of her face. She said, Rhonda, I didn't like that. she's like, she's like 26 years old. I didn't like that, Rhonda. I didn't like that, Rhonda. And she was in her feelings, and I was like, "Well, damn, Chris, you have childhood trauma." And so I was like, I try to let it go. But she's like, "Well, remember we watched Ruby Rich right after that?" I was tripping,
Rhonda, they gonna stop letting you come to the family function, child, because you can't get away with that excuse no more. Because you be knowing what you be doing, Rhonda. I want to know when is the stroke relevant and when it ain't. Because sometimes, Rhonda, I see that little twitch in your eye, and it ain't got shit to do with no stroke.
Oh man, we had a good time. We had a
I
good
bet
time.
you do. Can you put the camera on for Christmas when you go for Christmas? Can you come in there with a little secret camera so we can all see the
No,
doings
if
of Rich?
somebody's going, I got a problem. If nobody's going, I can't show it. But if somebody's going, I can show it. I had, I have very great footage. My family is so fine. Um, you know, handsome and gorgeous. You know, all in one. My niece was there. That she's contributed her residency for a doctor. She came.
William, I told you, Rhonda, people got money. So you can be the trick.
Um,
She can be the trick this time, Mr. Williams. You
No,
can be the
Nina, no,
benefactor.
it's not about money. It's
I'm
not
just
about
saying, why
money.
not go with a woman who got
okay.
her own this time?
She came, and my brother came, and my brother's like,
We're trying to
well,
hook me up, Nina, though.
they call me fatty. They call me fatty, and um, my brother said, fatty, if you say one more thing, Nell's on. I mean, my sister is going to take one of your cards each time you do it. I said, I'll kill you dead. And the microphone was on it. I said, I'll kill you dead. And no, I didn't expect nobody to hear that, but I was tripping, and we had a good time. Oh, I didn't show you one thing. I got 6 bottles of wine. It's on the
Oh
floor.
Oh
Lord.
hell no! See, that's
Oh
they be doing this
Lord.
shit to us on purpose.
6 bottles of wine,
They
and
keep putting you off on
It
us when
is
they don't want to deal
on,
with you.
baby. It's on. Miss Rhonda got 6 bottles of wine.
no,
Oh, y'all.
Uh,
6 bottles of wine. It's on the floor right here. Okay, if I
ODS,
can.
you
Okay,
started this shit.
Celestial. I'm about to wrap up, so I'm gonna answer it in a minute. Anyhow,
6 bottles of wine,
Lord, they done got Miss Rhonda all they wine. Jesus.
and I have several bottles of body wash, and some Tommy Bahama perfume, and I just have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff. I got candles, cookies, which my strawberry favorite cookies. I got cotton cake. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. And
Glad
and
you had a good birthday. I
I got
am. I'm glad you had a
I'm
good
worried about the
birthday.
card and whether the waiters make more money than me. I was keep buying the cards. I'm just silly. I'm just silly. I'm just playing. I had a good time.
and it was so fascinating, you know. And I just, you know, I've been asleep all night, and I will go
I'm
to
not
back to sleep.
interested in catching no
But I've
digits.
been
Okay,
overjoyed.
cool.
I was overjoyed, you know.
Chocolate
I've been
cocoa.
overjoyed. So I'm going to go back to bed. And the cupcake was the bomb. It really, spite of the cupcakes, my mother put in special cups, and everybody's fighting on the cupcakes. I was like, man, okay. But Cheddar's, I will never go back there again because they serve only green beans. Is it. That's what I'm gonna say. I gave my I gave my ribs to the dog, my dog. Okay,
Get
okay.
this
I'll
work.
let you guys go.
Oh boy, get this work. These
All
check-ins
right,
got
Miss Rhonda, you
weird.
have a good day and happy belated birthday to you again. And
Thank you.
I'm glad your family really loved on you. You deserve that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
happy
oh,
birthday, Miss Rhonda.
thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
Miss Rhonda, before you go, Lady Nika, there was a thing of me singing to a man for his birthday. Miss Rhonda, this is for you, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rhonda. Happy birthday to you.
Oh.
Thank
Now,
you.
keep it
Thank
on the
Rhonda,
even
back
keel.
away, girl. This how she get them. This how it starts. It's a birthday song now, and then 4 years later, you're gonna be on SK's child.
Hey, I'm keeping it on even keel.
Mr.
Just
Williams,
like
too
I
old for
say.
me. I like young dudes.
Thank you, Miss Rhonda.
Okay, I'll let you guys go. I just want to show my gift because I've been into Netflix recently and YouTube movies. I'm gonna watch me a good movie because I'm so tired. A 3 hour birthday, 3.5 hour birthday party will take a lick of you. I'm still sleepy. I went to sleep all night and I'm still sleepy. So, um, you know, I'm making tacos today. Um, when I get up from Mousy and my son. But until then, I'm gonna watch a movie. Okay. Okay.
All
I
right.
wanted
Have a
to.
good one, Miss Rhonda. I'm about to get ready to go.
Okay. Thank you, Nikki,
Trisha.
for letting me come up. You didn't have to
All
do
right.
that.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome,
I
Trish
Miss
just wanted
Rhonda.
to
Troll. Let
show
Trish Troll
you
say
guys what.
sign the
And
NDA.
okay. Thank you.
Talent.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming up, Talent.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, go ahead
Well,
and
good
say
Oh,
what you
morning,
got to
ooh,
say.
the
Talent.
party done started. Hey, boo.
Well, good morning, Talent.
Hey, good good morning, good morning, Faith. Good morning, Paul.
Your sound
Um,
messing
Your
up,
sound is
Talent.
off. How day class say are you, talent? Fix that shit.
yeah, hold on. Me now.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Uh, you hear my? Did you hear me say good morning to everybody?
I heard you, boo.
It was breaking up, but we made it out that you
Yeah,
were
I heard you,
speaking.
Talent. Good morning to you.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say, normally I would be insulting uh, Carruthers, but I'm actually on your side on this one, Carruthers. I think I think what I heard last night on Sir King, uh, this woman that you claim to be your fiance, she was only after your money, which I told you for the longest time. You would agree, right, Carruthers?
I agree with you, Talent. I'm not going to sit up here and go back. You're right.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say, and I when she said that when you were short with your money, she wanted to cut it off. She says that you verbally abused her for over 4 years. I wasn't buying any of it, even though you do have a track record of abusing women. That's public record. But I do want to say this, that you sending $200 every month on your meager SSI check, That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I hated to see that happen to you to the point where I gave SK. I think your missing November payment was $25. I gave SK $25 to send to Natasha on your behalf. But you need to be done with that woman, Carruthers. You need to find someone like Rhonda
You
or
want
go.
75 short talent, baby. You want 75 short. He
No,
gave
no,
200 a month.
he doesn't have to. Listen, TMO, he doesn't have $200 to give to that woman. They were both.
Talent,
No,
talent, talent,
look.
talent. Let me stop you right now. Let me stop you right now. You don't know how much I got in my bank account or any goddamn thing else, okay, buddy?
Well,
Just
no,
because you, just wait a minute. Just because you lost a good woman flaunting around $25 in everybody's chat doesn't mean that you're broke. Okay, so don't sit up here and try to say I'm broke. You don't know a damn thing about my social security check. You don't know how much I get or what I got.
well,
So please
listen to
don't
me.
do that.
Well,
See, that's the kind of trolling. That's the kind of trolling bullshit I talk
you
about. People get on here and YouTube and do.
you told
Don't do
us
that to me,
that you
Talon.
live.
I
You told
seen
us you
I
live in a
seen you gave
garage.
Sir King his $25, and I also see Sir King talked about your ass being fat and shit. So don't do
Well,
that, Talon. I'm not doing that to you.
Sir
I'm not
King
doing
said,
it. I try to respect you as a man. But if you want to sit up here and act like a little bitch all the time, then we can
well,
do that.
you,
Okay?
Carruthers, you took
Okay? So
you,
don't do it to me,
Car-
Talent. As
Carruthers.
for you to be a man, you're
Uh,
making me wonder.
allow me to speak, Carruthers.
No, I
Uh,
allowed you to speak,
you.
but I'm not allowing you to sit up here, put out false narratives, talk a lot of bullshit
Well,
about my finances. Okay?
no, you told us you lived in that garage. You told
I
us
don't
that.
give a fuck, Talent. I do live in a garage that's converted into a motherfucking home, nigga. You understand me?
Why are
Do
you
you
so defensive?
understand me, Talent?
Mr.
It's
Williams,
a
calm
This
down.
beautiful
is
You know
place.
Talon is trying to get you right, Mr.
calm
My
down.
show about to end. Y'all can do y'all final words. I'm tired. I'm ready to go.
Lady
See
Nika, thank
Talon.
you for Lady Nika, thank you for having this live. TMO, I expect you to carry on this conversation because we need to talk about this further. And Carruthers'
Oh, we
antics
will,
Oh, you
Talon. We
want to talk
will.
about it
definitely.
further, nigga, because
Uh,
you call yourself
yeah.
doxing me. I
Look,
got people on your ass, too.
you sound so angry. Is this the anger that you've
I'm
used
always
on the
angry
women?
when an ignorant ass black person comes up here and try to
Is
act even more ignorant.
is this the anger that puts you in prison for abusing women?
No, the
Calm
anger
down.
that
Talon, now
Okay.
that's too much. You messing up the
I'm
story. We
ready to
ain't gonna get no
go.
more info. Let's go. We
Final
gotta go.
final words. This the
I'll be
last
over
time.
there
This
leaving
the
this
last
hoe.
time I'm gonna say it.
Okay, I'm going. Like, nigga, thank you, Mr. Williams, for being so cooperative this morning. You know you always listen with the Dream House. And please excuse Talon. I just can't make my men behave.
Thank you for co-hosting with me as well as Yaya today, Mr. Williams. We started out. This been about you, so I'll give you your final word.
Well, Lady Nika, the only thing I'm going to say is you heard my story and you heard that other person's story. Now you got talent up here trying to be an asshole.
Well, I'm
Uh,
not worried about talent. We know what he is, so it's cool for me.
thank you. Thank you. And I want to thank all those that listened and came back with their opinions and stuff. But let me once again reiterate I am not a trickster. I got tricked. I'll admit that. But I guarantee you there will be something done about that too. Okay. I love you. I love you guys on YouTube. And I'm going to continue being on YouTube. I'm going to do my lives. I'm going to do my music. And that's that. You're not going to run me off of here trying to shame me about especially past shit when I know my life is so great right now.
I respect it, and you shouldn't go nowhere. Why? We've all had a moment where we sat in the hot seat. So this ain't no different. This too shall pass. But I appreciate you for sharing your side of the story with me today.
Yeah. Once again, thank you, Miss O, and you, Lady Nika, and Faith Yaya. Love the feet, dear. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
But I'm going to support others. Lady Nika, thank you for letting me be up here today. I was kind of busy running back and forth, so I didn't hear all of it, but I've heard enough, and I'm tired. That shit made me tired. So y'all have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, boo. Thank you for being here. I want to thank you all. Y'all can drop the purple hearts. I thank you all so much for riding out with me for 3 hours today. This is way longer than what I expected. You take from this what you will. That's all I can say. You heard what he said. We've heard from Natasha now. I'm sure others will discuss this as the day goes on. Before I leave, I did have a question from Celestial Rain, and I promised that I would answer it. And the question goes as such: in a sector that is predominantly LGBT, um, there is a lot of verbiage that at times can be very hurtful, although it is mutual at times. Is that a hard space for you to navigate? How does it impact you? It don't impact me at all because I understand the nature of the business. I've been here about 9 years almost, and I've seen it all. And growing up in an area where I dealt with the community before my children, whom I love, became a part of it, I know how to navigate this. I don't really see a division there, although some say that it does exist. It is what it is, but it doesn't stop me from being the best person that I can be each and every day that I'm allowed to come down here. Some of the stuff is beyond me. Some of the stuff is they go they go kind of far with it, but I try to control me. As long as I'm in control of me, being able to navigate these highways and byways of this YouTube sphere is easy for me because I know how to move. And as long as you know how to move, you'll be all right. There is no division. I'm not going there with you, spam. I'm done. Y'all have a great remainder to your day. I plan on doing the same. Bree is scheduled to go live next. I think she will be live, so you guys can go over there next. But thank you for indulging me. There will be an upload tomorrow. I will be gone tomorrow. I'll let you know how I'm feeling by the end of tomorrow as to whether or not I'll be back live on Wednesday. Enjoy your day. I'm going to do the same. I'm gone.
Girl, we made it to 14K over here in the den.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am your mistress of ceremony, the one and the only Lady Nika.
And shout out to all of my members and definitely my moderators.
Hey, Lady Nika, hit the like when you walk in the den. Come on in, put your feet up.
Come on, girl.
Always got good vibes coming through my speakers. Turning all the haters to believers. They just wanna be us. That Lady Nika.
Come on, girl.
Hit the like when you walk in the den. Come on in, put your feet up. Always got good vibes coming through my speakers.